Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. When last we left you, Blue Hearts, you continued your crawl through the precursor fortress at the throne of the world. After putting down a number of mind flayers, you had a brief confrontation with the Gray Man itself. The being proved invincible, but you managed to evade it. You proceeded to one of the facility's lift shafts, clearing some debris and ascending the shaft while the compound's machines pursued you. You eventually collapsed the shaft, sought shelter in a nearby security room, and plotted your next moves. You decided to head toward the AI core in order to get the facility's systems on your side. However, as you made your way in that direction, you encountered a hallway filled with the Gray Man's aberrations. You opted, unless this decision has changed, you've opted to engage them and not give them a chance to fight back. So that is where we're going to pick up. As you are rushing across the hallway toward these Far Realms creatures, the noise from the impending assault catching their attention because you're not stealthing. They all turn to face you, chittering in terrible deep speech, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Ooh, yeah.
No, let's
We're gonna
go.
say to move them a little further back just to give you a little bit more room to place your tokens on the right-hand side of the screen.
You don't really.
I'm gonna roll real dice today. I don't trust roll 20.
I'm not. I'm a
6 initiative for Ellen.
Wow, I actually rolled an initiative that wasn't crap this time.
Wow!
Wow, I
what
rolled a
in
pretty
the
good one,
I
world?
rolled
too.
above a 10. I rolled 20 even.
That's amazing.
That's kind of crazy.
That's
This is
wild.
amazing. Okay, so
Can't
Roscoe
believe it.
got himself a 24.
Seasonably cold temperatures in the nether regions of hell today.
And Goff has an 8. And Dr. Walden and Vila, I believe they both have. Oh, okay, yeah. So
I got a pretty
Vila's-
big number.
Ooh, Vila rolled a 19, so that gives her a 20. Does not have a high dex.
Does she not have Jack of all trades?
Oh, you're right. Well, we learned that rule after that whole fight, so I never actually incorporated it. So let's add that. So that's going to make her have an initiative to 23.
Yay.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Walden. Oh, poor Dr.
Uh-oh.
Walden.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a natural 1 for Dr.
Oh
Walden.
no, he's not ready.
Buddy.
He's still
a pretty
sad
spry
that...
old man considering he still has a 5 initiative.
Yeah, but
He's
he's sad that we left his cool bike behind, or his
Yeah.
car, or
What are
whatever
we
the fuck
missing?
it
There's
was.
one person who I don't have a roll for. No,
Is
we
it
have 8
mine?
people
No,
here.
it's mine.
No.
I'm not on the turn order.
Oh, you're not on a turn order yet. All
I
right.
got a
What
lot of
did you roll?
high. I rolled 24.
24. Okay, and then
Got
I
a
gotta
lot
roll.
of high numbers here.
Yeah, I
Except
know.
For Dr.
We're gonna
Walden,
see how this
Maito,
shakes
and
out with how
Goff.
these disgusting bugs roll.
Oh, I don't like the bugs.
Let's see. The correspond seers. I mean, this is probably gonna decide this combat. Seers got a 19, so that's not bad. And then the emissaries have. Oof. It's rough, buddy. All right. So as you start rushing down the hallway, the seers turn and see you first, and are a little bit more responsive to the impending assault. The emissaries are a little bit duller, but that is where we start at the top of the round with Ellen.
Okay. Oh wait, did I not?
Oh, you have to put your
I,
tokens up.
I
on
was
there.
like, yeah, let's. Ellen would probably be like here-ish. Let's put Roscoe on the board. Sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah. Okay.
Can't believe Seer's here from Apex Legends.
No, they don't have his beauty. Don't say this.
You're right.
Also, Tom, don't forget to put Goff on the board.
Goff is just out there floating in the astral plane. He's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to make a split-second judgment because of the way they are positioned that the seers are possibly more dangerous than the emissaries. Uh, also because they have the weird cult hoods, so that
The weird cult hoods. Yeah, they have rock faces.
they look like casters. I'm guessing. So insight check.
All right.
Insight. 34.
34 beats a 16.
Okay.
I don't think it's, since you have expertise, I literally don't think it's possible for you to ever lose these. But with the exception of like maybe 2 NPCs.
Vila.
No, not these days.
Really? Doesn't she still have expertise in deception?
Yeah, but she only has a maxed charisma of 20.
That's
You have like a
fair.
huge insight.
I mean, I
Anyway.
have a plus 5 to insight.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyway.
So you got that. Which one are you targeting?
Let's
North or the
target
south?
south.
South. Okay, so this furthest away.
Yes.
Yeah. Fortunately, this particular hallway has a little bit more power in it, so you all can see well enough. Although there's still some areas of the facility that are dark. Okay. So what was your roll for attack? Mel? Hello?
Mel?
Mel?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He just blew. We have
Oh
to
my
do
god,
something
Mel,
about
why? Why does he blue screen this often? That's not normal.
You need to... Oh, Mel.
Oh no, Mel.
Please, Mel, just fucking get a... It's probably a graphics card issue.
Maybe. It's not his family, it's his computer.
Can't believe how often this happens.
Oh no, Mel.
Oh, that's a restore. What failed? 132k base. That says
Stop
Down with
code,
this.
System service.
that is system file corruption. That's nice.
That's not good.
Related
How
to
to-
drivers. Or-
How to fix it? I mean, a lot of it's just driver updates.
Yeah, it's always sound to me like he needs to like either
He needs to
reinstall
do-
the OS or like just update all the drivers.
He needs to update his drivers. He needs to do a scan disk, and he needs to.
Hi, Mel. You back?
Hello.
We're talking about you in the third
Or
person.
yeah, we're talking about you in the third person.
You need to. Here, I'm sending you the. I'm sending you what I found.
Anyway, what I was saying before wasn't really that important. It was just flavor. What was your role for attacking this seer?
It is 13 plus whenever my character sheet opens up.
Like plus 14 or something? I want to say you have a
Plus-
plus 14 or plus 15 modifier.
I have a plus 17.
God damn it. Okay.
God.
How do you... Right. Plus 8 from Dex, plus 6 from proficiency,
And then plus 3 from
plus 3
the...
from your weapon. God.
Yes.
It's disgusting. That's, I think, one of the highest you can get. Anyway,
Possibly.
that's higher than an ancient dragon.
Oops, I think I closed roll 20.
Mel, more powerful than an ancient dragon.
This isn't happening in the next campaign. I am not letting this
No.
upload happen.
16 bow damage.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
God damn it. Hang on. Okay.
48. It's going to use its reaction to use its fuse damage ability. He's only going to take half of that.
Wow, sear and fuse.
So actually, I think that also applies to the bow damage. It's half the damage of the triggering attack. So half on the bow damage, half on the sneak attack. 24. Right.
Bowed damage.
You watch as you fire an arrow at this creature, and it places its staff on the ground and seems to like ground itself. There's like a weird tremor in the air, like vibrations that you see in the of sound in the air, and it seems to like absorb part of the effect of your attack.
Interesting.
All right. That's Ellen's turn. That brings us to her 8th.
Boy, oh boy, that's me. What do I want to do? I could do something that might not have any effect at all, but I want to try it.
Okay.
What is 20 foot? I could get all of them, I think. Wait,
Ooh.
no, not this one. I can get all 5 of these.
Okay.
I'm going to target a synaptic static right here on this guy and get
Oh.
those guys.
All right.
So that would be an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. So
This is assuming
what's the
that
DC on that?
they have an intelligence of 3 or higher.
okay. What's the DC?
It is 22.
22. Okay,
Yeah.
so the seer saves.
Okay.
And the emissaries. Oof. Fail, and fail.
Okay. They will all have muddled thoughts, and I will also.
Remember the muddled thoughts, because I will probably.
Yeah,
forget.
no, I'll try to remember. I will roll my 8d6. 25 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
Right. Oh. Okay.
And I will.
So, as the psychic damage reverberates through the hall,
Uh-oh.
they sort of like they look unfazed by it.
No, so all of them?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't have immunity to psychic damage.
That's just, you know what? That's just the thing about me is that sometimes things will just be immune to all of my damage types.
I mean, they also have muddled thoughts, so you're.
Their thoughts are.
Their
The
thought-
thoughts. I
Well,
think
let
the
me
thoughts,
see. Does
the
that...
thought, the muddled thought still applies, right?
I
like
think
that.
it does.
It doesn't
Yes.
only take effect if they take the damage.
No, if they fail to save, as long as their intelligence is 3 or higher, it still works.
It is. Yep. So,
Okay, so they
you
don't
still
take the
have muddled
damage,
thoughts.
but they okay. That's
Yeah.
not too bad. Okay.
They
so
can
that
save
was
at the end of
my-
each of their turns, right?
Yes, it says, yes, intelligence save at the end of all of its turns, to lose muddled thoughts.
All right.
Okay, and I will play a song. Decide which song. I think I'll play +2 AC song just in case.
+2 to AC. So.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I'll kind
That'll
of
cover everybody.
pop back behind this corner.
All right. Cool. Roscoe's turn.
Roscoe. I guess we'll move up to here. And start flinging his orbs.
Okay.
One.
What is he flinging them at?
Oh, the closest one. The closest emissary. Plus 13, so that's 24.
24 hits.
Higher than that. 17 plus 13.
That hits.
30. 18. 31.
Hits.
23.
Hits.
And 27.
Also hits.
Okay. So that is 5d10 plus 35.
Oh, this poor buddy is gonna get totally owned in a second. 75 damage. Holy shit. Okay. The balls just ricochet around the hallway and just slam into this emissary at every possible direction, and you watch as some of like its pieces of its like chitinous form start getting smashed off of it.
Okay. And hang on, he took 25, 30 feet to get there. He can take another 30 to get back.
Okay. Vila's turn. What is she gonna do? Hmm. What does she use for her spells so far? She has other 5th level spell slots. She could use another Cone of Cold. I think that's what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
She's gonna. I mean, she doesn't have a whole lot of movement speed. It would take her full movement speed to get up front so she doesn't hit anyone. So maybe instead she'll just provide some support. See if this will work. What is this again? Okay. I wonder if does this stack with Heraith's thing? I feel like it probably wouldn't. Yeah, there's not a whole lot she can do because of her position on the board. So I think she's probably just gonna like move to the side so she's better positioned for later. She's going to use a first level spell slot, cast Magic Missile. So that's just gonna be automatic damage. 3, so it's 3 darts, 3d4 plus 3. Only 9 damage to this correspond. He's looking pretty rough. And then she is going to use, she's going to grant inspiration to Sissel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to say, don't fuck it up.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's your turn, Sissel.
Wait. Alright.
So let me just confirm what she's a lore bard, so I believe it's nothing special about her inspiration. It's just going to be
Yeah, I don't think so.
attack rolls and saving throws, I believe.
Okay, well, I'll hold on to it. There's a nice, sexy cluster of just everything here, so... Yeah. I am going to drop a nice spicy acid ball.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay, so that's going to hit 5 of them, right? All right, DC 22 for the Seer. Deck save. The Seer saves. The Emissaries. Let's see. They fail. All of them fail, except for the Seer. So this one, as the acid ball explodes, the one that was right in front, who's been getting beat on the most, just dissolves in a torrent of acid. And the rest take 45 damage. And the Seer in the back will take half. Or 23. Okay. And that'll be your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that brings us to the Seers. This first one in the north, they're just going to stay back there, and they're going to hold their staves forward. You watch as these multicolored orbs of light appear on the edge of their staves, and they launch them.
I want to counter. Can I counter
They're
spell?
not spells.
Damn. Okay.
They're using their psychedelic orb ability.
Psychedelic.
So these multicolored orbs of twisting, spinning light blast forward from their staves, 2 from each staff. They are going to strike Mito, Verna. Let's see. Mito, Verna, Ellen, Sissel. So I need each of you to make a wisdom save, please.
Oh, cool.
Wisdom.
That is a fail.
24.
24 is a success. That is a success as well.
I'm opening my character sheet again and close.
Okay.
Damn.
Ooh.
Okay. So Cecil and Ellen succeeded. Verna and Mito failed. So as these orbs launch towards you, Cecil and Ellen, you managed to kind of weather this psychic storm that seems to try to alter your mind. Nothing happens to either of you. For Mito and Verna, Mito, you take 30 points of psychic damage. Verna, you take 27 points of psychic damage. And Mito, until the start of the Seer's next turn, you are stunned. And Verna, until the start of the Seer's next turn, you are also stunned. So you're both stunned. The orb just hits you and your vision goes white and you feel completely just unable to move your body. Unfortunately, it was one of those things where it was like a D6 and I rolled a 5 and a 6, which is the stun effect for that. It's basically like confusion. So that'll be the Seer's turns. They're gonna hang back there. Verna, you are stunned, so you can't do anything. That brings us to Goff. You cannot. It's the ability literally just says you have to succeed on the save. If you don't, you take the damage. You suffer a random condition until the start of the Seer's next turn, and I rolled stunned. So it's quite literally like a save or fail kind of thing. There's no redo. The stun, yes, the stun will wear off once it's his turn again. What do you mean, Tom? Yeah, Verna and Mito are stunned right now. They can't do anything until the start of... No one else is affected right now, no. These these 3 emissaries right here are muddled thoughts, so they have reduced ability to hit. That's about it.
No. Oh. I think the emissaries are lower because they took an acid ball.
The emissaries took an acid ball. They look bloodied, all 3 of them. Ears are relatively unscathed. Yeah, I believe so. Let me check. Yes, actually, all the creatures here are aberrations.
It would probably be safe to guess that, right? Like,
Yeah, it's a
being in
pretty
here.
fair, safe guess. You know that they're immune to psychic damage. That's about it right now. Uh, 10-foot radius would be like right here, basically. You want to think of it as spaces, it's 4 spaces, yes. 4 spaces across.
I think one of them has been hit by half an acid ball.
One got hit by half an acid ball, and the other got hit by
Half a sneak
Ellen's
attack.
half a sneak attack. Okay. Close enough for what? Are you just trying to hit the seers? And nothing else? If you were to target like this square right here, that is 60 feet exactly, and that would hit both of them, yes. Oh, okay. So that's a DC 22 dexterity save. Alright. So let's see who's gonna make a dex save. Both of them fail. Is the music like stuttering for anyone else?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
A little.
something-
I don't know why it's doing that. It must be Discord.
it's probably just
That's really annoying.
That's just how Nier music is.
Alright, so 16 fire and 17 radiant to each of them. Okay. Yeah, take a look what is going on. Yeah, it's not the robot, this is purely Discord. Alright, so that's gonna be your turn? Okay, that brings us to the correspondent emissaries, the 3 that are in pretty bad shape. They are going to fly forward. Their small bug-like wings start flittering in the air, and they just rush in to just get into the thick of things. They are going to rush up here. 2 are going to make strikes against Mito and Verna, who are stunned, so they're going to have advantage on those strikes, and then the 3rd is going to attack off. So,
Do I just
actually no, the
roll
3rd,
one- Should I just roll once for all of these, or for each one?
it's for each attack, right?
I think so.
Okay. How about we do this one at a time? In fact, the one that's going to attack off is not going to attack off. It's actually going to use a ability that will affect everybody.
It
But I'll get to
says
that.
during that time it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number from all of its attack rolls and ability
Oh,
checks.
Okay, so why
I
don't we
think
roll a
maybe
d6
for each
for each of them?
one?
So we'll start with the
Okay.
one who's attacking Verna. So roll a d6, we'll subtract that from all the rolls. So we're going to subtract 4 from each of these rolls. So with advantage, that's a natural 20 reduced to a 22. Does that still hit Verna?
I don't think so. She has a really high AC.
Okay. Second is a 16 total, and the 3rd is another 22. It would have been 2 natural 20s, but The subtraction made them
I'm
not hit you.
helping.
So that'll be that one. The one against Mito is going to make 3 attacks, subtracting 1 from each of them. So that's a 22, a 21, and a 25.
AC is 23, so the last one hit.
The last one will hit you. Okay, so you take 9 points of slashing damage from that. The final one starts chittering very loudly, and you watch as these kind of greenish crystals start spawning on its back, and then explode, releasing a kind of a vapor of poisonous toxins around in a 15-foot radius. So that is going to affect everyone but Dr. Walden. I need everyone to make a Constitution save, please.
Does this have to do with poison?
Yes.
Alright, I have advantage.
Okay, so that is a save for Sissel.
What was the save again?
Constitution. Save.
Oh, thank God I took that. I took
Save.
tough.
Save for Verna. Save for Heraith. So we just need one from Vila. Are we missing anybody else? 1, 2, 3. I don't think so. Sissel? No, we got Sissel. 6 people total. We haven't gotten Mito?
Well, I'm sorry, what was I supposed to roll?
Con save, please.
Okay, 1 second.
You and Verna have advantage on this because you're next to each other. Okay, so that's a save for Mito. And then finally for Vila, that is a save for Vila.
Oh, thank God.
So as the toxin spreads through the hallway, and kind of filters through your lungs, you're able to block it out and prevent yourself from being poisoned. So you're all fine.
Oh, thank God.
I'm immune to poison anyway, so get fucked.
You're immune?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Oh,
dwarves
wow.
can't be
Oh,
poisoned.
wait, so is Roscoe. I didn't
Roscoe's
even need to-
immune, yeah, to poison and disease. All right, it's Dr. Walden's turn. What he's gonna do is he's gonna say, all right, let's give this a go. He's gonna
Oh.
rub his hands together,
Oh boy.
and he's gonna use his 5th level spell slot to cast Bigby's hand.
Ooh! Bigby's hand!
Let's see. So it is
Reassemble
a
drill.
large hand. A large arcane hand appears behind these emissaries. He's gonna do
Oh,
a big
okay.
old punch.
I have to let you all know, I lied. I have advantage on saving throws against poison. I'm not.
Okay, I figured that was the case. I cannot find a hand token, so we're just gonna have to use Theater of the Mind to imagine that there's a giant purple arcane hand behind these.
God, can we just upload a thumbs up emoji? That's what I want.
Upload a thumbs up
Just the-
emoji and then just like put a purple thingy. on
Yeah,
it.
I can't find one. It's fine.
Tom, is that your...
Yeah, well,
Your
that's,
artistic
there it
rendition.
is. There's Big B's hand. I'm gonna make that into a token.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna group it. What are these? Are we using both of them?
Why do they look like Simpson hands?
I
What is
Oh, I
happening?
see them now. Oh my god.
Oh, wait, this is the emoji.
Oh, is one like the Italian like a? I'm gonna use the last one. See if I have the Hulk thing grouped. I don't. There we go. So if I group this, it's now a token, and I can move it
Oh,
around.
wait,
Good.
wait a minute.
What?
When Mito took that damage a little while ago, did you factor in the +2 AC from my song?
Not.
No. Would that have made it miss?
It was DC based. So it was a saving throw.
Not when
No,
the
the armor.
War Spawn emissaries were.
Oh, so if that's the case, yeah, you wouldn't have taken any damage.
Wait, how much was it again? I forgot.
I think it was 9.
Well, actually, no. If your AC is 23
23.
and they hit you with a
Was,
25,
I think, okay, it was a 25.
so it would
never
have still
mind.
hit you.
Still hit. Yeah.
Drat.
Don't forget, by the way, you have 15 points of maximum health in your bar there, so you could have taken it out of there instead of your main
Oh,
bar.
oops a daisy. I'll just add it back on then.
And then
it
take the
does part
50.
go away with-
Same with Verna. Okay,
I
so it
forgot
spawns
about
this
that.
big ol' hand, and then it's gonna make a melee spell attack, for 40.
Hey, well, attack.
Spell attack. Okay. So that is certainly a hit. He is just punching the shit out of this thing. Dealing. That's shitty, Walden. 13 points of force damage.
He
I
did.
thought Bigby's hand was a lot cooler than that. It's
He
fine.
attempted.
Does it do a multi-attack or is that it? Okay, I guess that's it. Mito, you are stunned, so you can't do anything.
Don't forget your D4.
Roll your d4 to gain health back.
I was about to roll it.
Alright,
We have forgotten for so long.
okay. It brings us to the top of the round with Ellen.
Well, I already have my eye on someone.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be half damage, but a lot. 34 to
That
hit.
hits.
Where's my D6? Oh, here.
Mm.
Uh,
Mito has a regen because she has the special armor, and that's the module she bought to give herself a health regen.
16 points of bow damage. I'm
Okay.
assuming reduced to 8.
Yep. It's gonna use its reaction again to have that. So
And for-
21 points of
21.
sneak attack.
That's fine.
Okay. Brings us to Haraith.
They're immune to one of my damage types. Bunch of
It's just like
bastards.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, we know acid damage works.
Mhm.
Okay, I think I know what I want to try. I will. Well, wait. Uh,
Oh, here goes Mel. Did Mel crash again?
I do not
No.
know.
Did you blue screen
What?
again?
No. Yeah.
What?
Voice channel in another Discord.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I will. I'll go ahead and change the song to be +5 saving throw,
Okay.
and that will give me 2 charges, which I will use. Wait, damn it, never mind. Forgot that these cost 4. Out of these 2 seers, which one looks more fucked up?
The one that Ellen's been attacking.
Is it this
South.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. I will then cast at 3rd level, the Major Song of Spirit,
Ooh.
and that's just at 3rd level, not my usual 5th level. So that would be a Dexterity saving throw, 22.
Okay. So the seer is going to make a dex save, 22. It saves.
Radiant damage. Okay, so half of 7d12.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. 7d12.
Yeah, it's 3d12 at first level plus
Oh, yeah,
2.
yeah.
So half of that.
So 22 points of damage of radiant. It's looking
Yes.
pretty rough.
Damn.
It's close.
Okay. That's all I got
All right,
for now.
for now. That brings us to Roscoe.
Roscoe should help clear out this mess, huh?
This absolute hell mess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, Roscoe, save
They'll
us.
start with this core spawn right beside Goff because it's right beside Goff. Hang on, sorry, weapons. 30 to hit,
It hits.
26,
It hits.
24,
It hits.
27,
It hits.
and 23.
All hit.
Okay. And that's...
Wow, that's a low roll for Roscoe. Why was it 75 last time?
he
Two
rolled a lot
ones,
better
a
last
2.
time.
Yeah, he didn't roll above a 5. It was just a bad roll.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's just hanging on, but
God.
you've really just
Damn.
pummeled it.
Okay.
All right. It's going to be Vila's turn. She is going to... the problem is that everything is kind of like clustered together, so there's not a whole lot that she can do with her spells because they're like AoE.
Yeah.
Can she not get out over here?
She could. I guess she will. So she'll move forward next to Bigby, and she will use a cone of cold. So she's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
do. So she's gonna blast this Arctic freeze down the hallway. Gonna be 2 Constitution saving throws, DC 19. Both of them fail. Actually, no, they have advantage on saves versus magic, so let me roll those again. Still fail. So they are going to take the full 8d8 damage. That is 40 points of cold damage.
Yes, Vila!
This one in the south that that Ellen has been firing at just flash freezes into a Arctic statue. This one takes 40 points of damage. It is Sissel's turn.
I'm back.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think I'm going to take advantage of this inspiration that I have. I am going to cast a level chromatic orb at this seer.
Okay.
Well,
That is a hit for 38 points
hold
of
on.
acid.
I believe that's a 19. I get that right. Which case that is a
It's
crit.
really hard to tell, huh?
No, I really hate the way that the math rolls out on this, but it
I
appears
think that is a 19, so that would be a crit.
Yeah.
So if you want to
So we
do
add...
max damage on one of those, so we're adding max damage to that.
Yep.
So we add
what was it,
40.
5d8, so add 40 points of damage for a total of 78. It's a good thing you crit, because that takes that seer out.
Nice.
Because it was going to be their turn next, and they had a plan.
Oh.
But they're not going to get that plan now, as the acid bullet just burns it away from the middle of its midsection. Okay, both seers are dead. Verna, you are fine now. You are no longer stunned. And you Joy of Joys are positioned right in the middle of a bunch of enemies.
Oh!
Yeah, even though that would technically hit, even though it's a natural one, is this a natural one? So that is a whoa!
Oh my god.
That's
This
fucked
is illegal.
Up. Verna deserves better than this.
Yeah.
Fuck rolls. Actually, fuck this.
Actually, fuck this.
The
I would
universe
say
was
one-
like, fuck that roll in particular?
Well, you're getting all the bad luck out of the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Better here than on
Or is
something
it
During a
worse.
extremely
more
good
important
luck?
fight.
Is
Alright,
bad luck just good luck? in
You
the
still have 2
word?
more attacks. That definitely hits for 16 points of damage. Just bludgeon this one. Which one are you hitting, by the way? The one directly in front of you? Okay, so 16 points of damage to that one. It's looking pretty rough now. That one also hits for another 16. It's just hanging on. All of these creatures are so very close to death. Alright, Goth, it's your turn. Verna's at like 75% health, I think. Everyone's actually in fairly good health. Yes, the one right in front of you. You don't, you haven't observed that. You have
They
not
didn't
observed.
fail Sissel's acid ball earlier.
No.
They failed Sissel's acid ball, so they didn't. Yeah.
Okay. Guy right in front of you. What's the DC on that? Alright, so they have magic resist, so they get advantage. So that's a natural 1 and a 10. So they fail. "13 points of damage is just enough.
Oof.
This bug right in front of you just burns up in righteous fire. It is done. That will conclude your turn. Okay. Bonus action healing word, Verna. Oh, Sonny. For a healing word is gonna be 2d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. So plus your wisdom mod. So 2d4 plus 8 in your case. Okay, 12 health to Verna. Okay. That will conclude your turn, I'm assuming, unless you want to move. Okay. It's the emissary's turn. Seeing the absolute carnage around the two remaining, they're going to take their action to disengage, and they're going to try to fly away.
It doesn't matter with Roscoe because he has Sentinel.
Well, it can only work on one of them. So
I
this
mean,
one is...
he's only in range of one of them.
So it's going to use 60 feet of movement to get that far, and that's about as far as he can get. This one's going to try to run. Of course, you can do a reaction.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
And a d10. 9 plus. That is 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. All right. It's looking pretty rough. That's their turn. It is Dr. Walden's turn. He is going to...
Punch!
he's going to do something better than that.
Okay.
He is going to move the hand. Oh, I accidentally moved its finger away. Going to move the hand. Actually, can he even move it that far? What's the speed on this thing? 60 feet? Yeah, he can move it. So he moves it up to this emissary who's running away. And he is going to use the grasping hand to try to grapple it. He is going to... Target's medium is fairly have advantage on the check. And he's going to use a strength score, which is a 26, which is a plus 8. It's a 27 versus the... I guess athletics would be a better score for this thing. It's not possible. The hand, just closes around like it's squashing a bug. It just closes its hand around this emissary, also dealing 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and it's grappled.
No,
That's bad.
That was a typo!
It was a Freudian slip.
And Walden's going to move a little forward.
Damn it!
That brings us to Mido. Mido, you are no longer stunned. You can do what you want.
hit.
There's one right in front of you.
Hit with sword.
Hit with sword. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, that's definitely a sword.
So that attack just kills it. That's it.
Oh,
You just
okay.
you just slice it in half. It drops in two halves to the ground. It's dead.
Okay, well, this guy's still here though, right?
Yeah, he's being grappled. He can't move.
So I still have my wings out, right?
You have your wings out still, I
Okay, so
believe.
I can move 60 feet. Then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit the guy.
Okay. And just like that, splat.
That one's also dead?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
You just
I-
rush forward and skewer this thing.
It didn't even I'm like, I look kind of disappointed. I'm like, I didn't get to use the fireball or the firebolt.
Well,
Where?
you could say that you like as you as you run this thing through, it's lying on the ground, still twitching, and then you just channel a firebolt down the center of your sword into it, and it just goes.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
All
Well,
right.
I don't see anyone else, so
Yep. The hallway is clear and eerily silent.
All right, let's keep moving.
Okay. We gather
We
everybody up. There are so many tokens to gather.
Let me turn my aura off.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, don't, please don't move. I was gonna copy paste everybody onto back to the board of the map.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'll help.
Okay.
So we can ping.
Yes. Okay. So
We are.
you all are roughly here.
Okay.
There is an intersection just beyond. You can see the open doors to the grand lift. You can see that there are hallways that go north and south.
Actually, what if I just made like a little blue heart token for us?
You could do that.
And then we can move it around.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are here.
Yes.
I
And we're.
guess we go this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
But there's like a
I would like
there's a
to.
turret here.
Is there a turret here?
You
I
don't
think
know.
so.
You do not know.
Ellen will probably like try to keep
Poke
an
her
eye
head out.
out ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So Ellen, are you taking point?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take point. Approaching the edge of the hallway, I want you to give me an investigation roll as you kind of poke your head around the corner and take a look.
Yep. Investigation. 33.
33. As you're proceeding forward, you recognize that there are no tripwires or laser grids in the hallway, so you're not risking any traps there.
Mm-hmm.
When you poke your head down that intersection, you hear from the north and the south two quick boom, boom. And I need you to make 2 dex saves for me, please.
Dex save 1. 25.
You're good.
Dex save 2. 28.
Okay, you're good on both counts. So the disintegration turrets blast right past you. Unfortunately for you, they were at an angle, so they don't hit each other. So that because they were aiming down at the ground. You manage to kind of like matrix dodge out of the way just as these 2 things are flying by you. But you catch that there's one a bit north and then probably one down here.
All right.
Well, we can do what we've been doing thus far, and I can
Do
use
we
the
have to
cube
go into the
again.
grand lift then? Is that our.
Or we can just use the cube.
There's one on each end. Yeah, how many charges? Is the cube alright to keep going?
I have 21 charges left. Each use, or each minute, costs 5. But assumedly, when we get to systems core, we will be able to stop these from shooting at us, which is what my thought process is.
Alright. We'll need to move fast then.
Are you having everybody clump up to do this?
Yeah, just turtle down this hallway, I guess.
Okay, we need to figure out basically who the slowest person here is because that is going to gauge
It's usually
fast you can go down
me.
this
Either
hallway.
Walden or Vila. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
probably Walden
I
or
have,
Vila.
I have 30 feet.
Yeah, they both have 30 feet. Okay, so 30 feet is the slowest, which means that in a round, if you're just taking your action to dash, you can all go 60 feet around as a group. This
Mhm.
hallway is about 200 feet long, which means it's going to take you about like 20 seconds to run down it under constant
Yeah.
fire.
We should be fine.
So you want to get here, and then what's your plan after that? Just so I know.
Try to go right into the system's core.
Okay. All right, we can do that. So you all huddle together, and Hiraeth activates the cube of force.
Yep.
You all turtle together and then start rushing down that hallway to the constant gunfire of these big booming turrets firing both in front of you and behind you. Just
Should
every
we
yeah.
arrange ourselves in how we're laid out in the cube?
Yes,
Will that matter?
it may.
I'm in the
Okay.
middle.
And you're not, but to keep in mind that whatever orientation you choose, you're probably not gonna have time to like rotate when you
Yeah.
get to that corner. So
Yeah,
keep in mind,
so-
like when you're heading toward the system core, that the 3 people on the left will be the people you want.
I think Roscoe should be on the left.
Okay.
Vila and Walden on the right.
Okay.
I think. Um,
Back or forward for Vila? Do you want her here or do you want her here?
Maybe back.
Okay. So she'll take up the rear there. Everybody else fill out where you're gonna stand in this cube.
I can
Don't
go
all do it
here.
at once. Is Ellen gonna be in the back now?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are the last 3 of you gonna position yourselves in this cube? Verna, Mido, Goff.
I'm there.
Is everybody awake? What's going on tonight?
No, I'm not.
Oh, Patrick, the left side is going to be the front. We're going west.
Am I?
You are going. So basically, let me draw real quick. You are planning, and correct me if I'm wrong. You're gonna go to this intersection. You're gonna run all the way down here under constant fire, and then you're gonna head west toward the systems core. You're not gonna have a chance to rotate at each of these intersections. You just don't have the time. So basically, whatever orientation you're in, that's going to be the orientation, the absolute orientation that you're going to be in. So Mido, I guess you're just going to go in the front there.
Oh, well, yeah, I was just trying to be next to Vern. I didn't know what the cube shape was.
Yeah, you're in the cube of force, which is 3x3. Okay. All right. So as you rush into the hallway, immediately coming under fire from both behind and in front of you, you race down the hallway. Each blast just absolutely rocking the shields. You see it like as each blast smashes into the invisible cube. There's like a faint shimmer from the impact. You race all the way down under this fire to here. As soon as you hit this intersection, before you can even have a chance to like get a lay of the land, you just suddenly hear as 3 turrets over the system's core door just light up and start firing at you.
Oh,
You notice as well that the system core door is a blast door that is sealed.
Oh no.
Okay. Do
we're
we
in
have
we're in freeze frame right now. You guys are down
do
here.
we have a portable hole?
Well, you got me.
But it
But
Can you
you're-
is
make a
probably
portable
metal.
hole?
Wait, no, it's metal, isn't it?
Yep.
Just kidding.
Hmm.
Oh.
We are in freeze frame right now. Y'all are at this intersection. You've still got one turret from way back here who actually I think at this point has probably stopped firing because you're out of range. This one, however, is firing down at you, and then you have three that are actually faster turrets. They're like machine gun turrets that are firing from up here.
Cool. How do we deal with the blast door?
I don't know.
I mean, I have a higher level disintegrate, but that will be my 7th level, which I mean, you know.
Can we ask our celestial friend if they can do anything about it?
Is there anything? Yeah, is there like a keypad or something we can like
Yeah,
access?
there's. Give me an investigation check. Well, I mean, you're not near it. Are you heading toward it?
I mean, we don't have a choice unless we want to get like stand there and get disintegrated.
You're right. Here's what I'm gonna
probably,
say.
like- yeah.
Let me look at something really quickly. I need to figure out how the cube of force works real quick. You're on the 5th side, right? The side that nothing can pass through.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. If your movement causes the barrier to come into contact with a solid object that can't pass through the cube, you can't move any closer to that object as long as the barrier remains. Okay. I want to say this. Those 3 turrets above the door are hitting you with such high impact shots that it is actually, it feels like you're pushing against them as you're running forward. So for the purposes of running down this final leg of the hallway, which is about 50 feet, your movement speeds are going to be halved, which means you can only go about 30 feet around. Just to keep that in mind for how long you have left on the timer. So it would probably take you another 12 seconds to get to the blast door. At this point, it's been about 32 seconds. You have about half a minute left on your cube of force. Give me an investigation check. I'm actually going to have Walden roll one as well. The little robot is going to assist him, so he'll get advantage on it. 13 plus proficiency plus. So it's a 24 for Walden.
17 plus 6. Hang on, math. That.
33, and Walden got a 24. You very quickly identify what looks to be some sort of device. I mean, Ellen, like you've never seen a keypad before, but you know it's some sort of electronic device that's near the door, and Walden and you kind of like lock eyes with it at the same time, and he rushes over to it and starts pulling the panel off and starts tinkering with it. He's going to use his tinkering check with advantage with the robot friend. Ooh, a natural 19.
God.
Oh, a natural 20. I'm going to say with that skill check from Walden, it's still going a lot faster, but it's still going to take him probably about 30 seconds to override this thing. So your thing is going to fall down unless you're going to pop it up again.
We can pop it up again.
Okay. With that final gasp of just that final last breath of that breadth of expanse you need to cross, the blast door finally just opens wide, allowing you access into the system core. You push your way into that past the final threshold. The door slams shut behind you as Walden activates the emergency hydraulics behind you. And it is quiet. How many charges you got left on that thing?
11.
Okay. Keeping that in mind. Okay. All right. So you are now within the system's core.
All right.
Let's
As
try to
you-
get this place. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was just a little description.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're met by this network of machines that are running through this whole circular room, and it's kind of difficult for you to comprehend what these machines are for. But you do realize that they all seem to flow to one particular spot. What looks to be in the northern part of the room, this massive mechanical aperture in the floor, almost like a well. From the middle of this well springs this translucent face composed of ones and zeros. Kind of reminds you of illusion magic, although it bears this humanoid expression. And as you're settling in, though its mouth doesn't move, this digitized voice booms through the room. And you hear it say, "Intruders in the facility core. Alert, please vacate this room or you will be eradicated."
We're totally not intruders. We're cool.
Um,
How do we make it not hate us?
Walden starts rushing across the room. He rushes up the ramps, Vila following close behind him, the Celestial as well. He's running through what look to be these like banks of devices that are like large devices that are kind of arrayed, almost kind of like remind you of like the precursor teleporters. He rushes up to the consoles that are right in front of this large aperture, and he starts bringing up whatever information he can, and he says, "All right. Oh, this is a bit more complicated than I expected. Vil and I will need to likely devote our concentration to cracking this, assuming that we don't run into any blockages. We can bring the system over to our side. Now, I'm assuming it's likely going to use everything it can to protect itself." And as he says that, the digital voice booms through the room again. It says, "I repeat, vacate this room. If you do not comply, this facility will remove you forcibly."
We can't give them the cube, can we?
No, but I might be able to do one better if we're concerned about protecting them from whatever's going to come.
All right, so we're going to move this to the room and you guys can set up.
Oh no.
Oh,
golly.
all
Good system
right.
shock.
I was just gonna say. Oh, it's Mr. System Shock.
All of these portals that you're seeing represent some sort of machine. You're not really sure what they are. They look kind of like the teleporters that the precursors use.
Uh-oh.
That's cool. Is currently pattering around, dancing from foot to foot like an anxious dog.
Yeah, Dr. Walden and Vila are basically eyes down at the console trying to figure it out. They're beginning the process.
All right.
You don't know. I don't think you've ever asked them. Anna
I mean,
referred to them as precursors.
we've talked to... Have they ever referred to themselves in front of us? I don't... They've said draconian tech, I think, when they said, when we were talking to them about the moon laser, the big laser.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They didn't say precursor tech.
No.
So...
You don't know. He never asked these questions. No, Epic didn't tell you. He said that the security systems went haywire. That's what he said. So, No, he did not. He said that they fled from the the Gray Man and his aberrations after Liza fell, and they went into the deep part of the facility and turned these systems against the aberrations. But then the AI went haywire and started attacking everybody on site. Basically, identifying everyone as a threat and just attacking. Correct. That is a fair assumption.
I mean, we could definitely try talking.
Yeah, oh god, what do you even say to something like
To an
that?
AI that's probably older than everybody else in the room.
Nothing that it's saying is necessarily incorrect, so that's why I'm just like, I don't know, we are technically intruders.
But what if we're the cool intruders?
Intruders and the cooler intruders. Yeah, I'm gonna, for every bit of conversation, I'm gonna start rolling for Walden and Vila to see how far they get. The AI speaks again and says, I repeat, intruders, vacate this room. You are not in compliance.
Well, the thing about vacating this room is that if we try to leave, you're gonna shoot us, so that kind of makes it hard for us to vacate.
You have been identified as threats to this facility.
We're
You will
really
be
not.
removed forcibly.
What identifies us as threats?
You have been identified as threats.
What
Like,
identified
You
us?
are not authorized. Your presence is not authorized in this facility.
how do we get authorized?
There's just silence.
I'm not sure diplomacy is going to be of much use to us here.
We're we're doing this.
Identified aberrant threat present in facility core.
That's not us.
Powering up eradication mechanisms.
That's super not us.
We are not aberrations.
Alert. Corruption manifesting in facility core.
Oh,
Replication 6 systems active. Commence digital construction. And you hear around the room now all of these devices start thrumming to life.
Well, we gave him as much time as we could before we.
turn off button.
And you watch as these digital printers start creating beings of light within, which soon cool, and mechanical constructs start walking out of the machines.
Uh-oh. Oh no, they're really cool looking. Oh no, they're really cool looking.
It's just those 4 for now. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'll put Walden and Vila on the turn order because that is when they're going to be able to do their.
Did we get to buy them a little bit of time at
They
least?
got
with
like
that?
one roll in.
Initiative back to normal.
Okay, so Walden gets a 16. Vila gets a 11. Vila. Okay, sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. There's a lot of numbers
think-
happening, and
Roscoe would try to be here.
hold on, I need to figure this out because. Okay, so Hiraeth had a 21. Ellen, like half of you actually roll with roll 20, and the other half don't. So it's like very disorienting for me.
Well, I'm
Sorry.
rolling above a 10 when I use my dice, so I'm.
I know. I'm not saying
I
that you
don't know
can't
where my
roll,
dice
use with
are.
your dice. It's just like I wish there was a way that you could put yourself on the turn order because
Yeah.
it's.
That would be nice.
Can you not like highlight your token and hit Control U, and like will that not put you on the turn order?
Control U opens up the
Yeah, it opens up the source.
source.
Huh. For me, it puts you on the turn order. That's very weird. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's everybody. And then the bad guys.
Dub.
The bad guys.
The bad guy.
Okay, so gotta do that, and then these things get a. Okay, the security bots get a 15. The shell constructs get a. And the AI core itself. All right. Actually, no, it doesn't get it. There we go. Okay. So as these machines execute their protocols and a number of machine constructs manifest inside them and look ready to intercept you. Top of the
Oh.
round.
Roscoe got a 20. Sorry, I didn't. He doesn't seem to be on the turn order.
That's weird. I counted.
Oh, he's just at the bottom.
Yeah, I have to move them up. Okay, Ellen, what are you doing?
We don't want to damage the AI core, I'm assuming.
Mm.
So, because we're trying to, like, the goal was they hack it to get it on our side, right?
Yeah.
That was what our stated goal was.
That's what you're planning to do, yes.
Okay. Bollocks.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Here goes Lauren.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna fire, not fire, I guess insight check this construct.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else I can do. 18 plus
Yeah, you're good.
A lot.
It's a
And then-
robot. It doesn't have a charisma score.
Fair. Another 18 plus, 35 to hit.
Yep.
So that is 14 points of bow.
Okay. 47. All right. Your arrow like takes a chunk out of this like T-1000 style robot, and then it just sort of shifts some of its liquid aura back into itself to reform it, but it is taking some damage.
Okay. Someone's gonna move. I don't know where Ellen can move. Everything is dangerous. This is bad. Okay. I guess here-ish. Question mark.
Okay. 1 second. I'm just looking at something. I wish I knew why Discord was being shitty with the music tonight.
I mean, none of anyone.
Nobody else is like this. It's just the music bot.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
I wonder if it's like a. I don't know.
I'm gonna try to shut it down and like restart it. Maybe something weird is going on my side. Maybe it's like my bandwidth.
But you're not like.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know. Here, let me kill it and bring it back.
Just like Jesus.
Yeah, it's gonna return in 3 days. Okay, bring it back up. There it is again. Why did it start random music? Wow, it like remembered the cue. That's so weird. It's not. It's just fucking really shitty tonight. That sucks. Okay, whatever. What was I doing? I was looking at something. Sorry. Okay, yeah. Here, it's your turn.
Okay. Boy. I do not like being in the middle of this. I will play the +2 to AC song.
Okay.
And do I want to gamble?
Lauren's internet went out.
Has it ever actually? Yeah. First, just as like a, I don't know if I can do this as like a free action. Do I sense that the security bots and constructs, are they focusing more on us, or are they focusing more on the doctor and Vila?
It's gonna try to eradicate all of you.
Okay.
So there's really no
So
particular.
it's not, yeah, it's not really like a escort mission. It's just.
No. It's more like a survive waves of monsters fight.
Okay. Well, I want to have a little bit of fun before things get too crazy. I will walk over here. Actually, I'll stay.
Is that in
Escape.
its melee range?
No.
It. Wait, is it taking up all 9 squares?
No, it's a 2x2.
Oh,
robot.
okay. So I thought
Yeah,
it was
it's
like.
on the graphic. I'm not trying to
yeah.
get in melee range. I was just trying to keep everybody in my circle. I'm going to light up the roulette wheel on my longsword, and I'm going to see what I get.
Okay.
Oh boy, what useless spell is it going to give me this time? Oh. Well, it's not an attack spell, but it is useful. That's Armor of Agathis.
Which one are you attacking? Oh, it's Armor of Agathis. Okay.
Yeah.
What level is that at?
5th.
5th level. Okay.
which is good for me. Alright, so that... If I can find a website that pulls it up.
Armor of Agathis. Sorry, what
Sorry.
level did you say it was at again? Sorry.
5th.
5th level. So for each level of the spell, you gain 5 temporary hit points, so you're going to gain 25 temporary hit points. And
Yay.
every time a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, they take 25 points of cold damage.
Well, that is my action and my bonus action.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Before Roscoe goes, count 20 lair actions.
Oh boy!
Okay.
I don't like it when you
The
heat.
entire room erupts in this electric suppression field for a moment, jolting all of you, even regardless of whether you're on the ground or in the air. All of you take
This is
roll.
gonna piss me off if it takes all my armor away and doesn't do any damage to anything.
10 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And that's going to be lair actions for now. Dr. Walden's turn. He is going to run a
Wait,
Tinker's check.
Roscoe?
Oh, sorry, Roscoe. Yeah, I completely forgot about Roscoe. It is Roscoe's turn.
Should Roscoe stay here to defend, or should he go in on one of the bots? I am asking the group because I am scared.
We're gonna have to do something.
Okay, he will go in on. These bots are both like about equidistant from Walden and Vila.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll go in on. He'll go in on this one,
Okay,
and he will go in.
go all in.
24.
24 hits.
Okay. 26.
26 hits.
29.
29 hits.
Another 26. And another 26.
They all hit.
5d10 plus 35.
63 points of damage to
6 more.
this security bot. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you just pummel this robot, denting it in a number of different places. It's a pretty hardy machine, however.
I assumed.
Okay, so Roscoe's gonna stay put.
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Walden's turn. He is going to make a Tinker's check toward the cumulative total that they need in order to hack the AI.
Does he get advantage?
He gets advantage because the robot is helping. So both of them are going to get advantage as long as the robot helps them. Let me find what Walden's modifier is. I believe it's pretty high because he's got proficiency in Tinker's tools. Yep, it's got a plus 11. So whatever this roll is, plus 11. 16 plus 11 is 27, so it's a 27 total on the cumulative skill check. Plus what they got before, which I believe... So, because they were able to roll once while you were talking to the machine.
Each?
No, just Walden.
Okay.
So Walden got another 25 on top of that, so that's a total of 52 at the moment.
Oh god, we're gonna... Okay.
Alright, it's the security bot's turn. They are going to each go up here. One's going to attack Vila, and the other one's going to attack Roscoe. The one against Roscoe, 24 to hit.
That hits!
And then, so it's going to make 3 attacks. One with its bite, that was the bite attack, and then 2 with its claws. 15 and a 16.
Those don't hit.
Okay, so the bite deals 17 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay. 17 minus 5 is 12, right?
Why are you subtracting 5?
Because he had 5 HP left from the
Right, okay, yeah,
Hero's Feast.
got
Are
it.
you It probably still hit. Just be sure you're all factoring in +2 AC from a song.
Yeah,
That would have just hit, yeah.
yeah. Okay, and then this one, this security bot, is actually going to... It starts going toward Vila and Walden, and it is going to open its mouth and unleash this digitized roar as it uses its stunning roar ability at them. So they both have to make con saves. Where are they? Sorry, my notes are. I gotta have better note-taking ability in the next campaign because this is awful. I think they have pretty high con modifiers.
Modders.
Yeah, so they have to beat that. So Vila succeeds. Walden fails. So on a failed save. Okay. So Vila is gonna take. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, it's because I rolled 3 10s. So Vila's going to take 22 points of thunder damage. Walden is going to take 44. And Walden is stunned, and he drops everything he's holding. So you see his Tinkerer's tools just tumble out of his hands.
Should have boxed him.
That's going to bring us to the AI core's turn. You watch as the AI core, these klaxons starts going off around the room and these lights start spinning, and the AI core says, engaging deadly neurotoxin.
God!
And I need the vents around the room all open up and this neurotoxin starts filtering into the room. I need everybody to make constitution saves.
Does Roscoe need to? Is
this
it
considered a
poison?
poison?
No, it is not.
How
Oh.
could Precursor Alcor do?
Oh,
I thought he was for the environment.
You save.
Thank God
So,
for this feat.
This is a +2 AC song, right? Not the +5 save song, just to make sure that
Well,
I
it's
understand.
it's the
Okay.
it's the
Verna,
AC
that's a
song.
failure. Ellen, that is a success. Is that for Roscoe or for Ellen?
that was for Ellen.
Okay, so those are both successes. Walden and Vila both have to make
Are
cons.
Meadow and Verna close enough to give advantage to each other?
They within 30 feet of one another? They are, so Verna gets advantage. Goff, that is a failure. Still a failure for Verna. Failure for Heraith. Failure for Dr. Walden. Failure for Vila. And I need to do one for Mido because Lauren is not here. Because her internet went out.
Oh no.
That's a success for Mido. So I'm seeing Verna, Heraith, Goff, Dr. Walden, and Vila all fail, with the remaining 4 people succeeding. So, as neurotoxin fills the air, you all take, those of you who failed, are going to take 35 points of necrotic damage.
Hang on.
Everybody who succeeded takes half of that. Those of you who failed, until you find a way to shut off these neurotoxin vents, as long as and the neurotoxin's going to continue doing damage every turn until you find the vents. Yeah, I'll mark the vents. But until the neurotoxin clears, those of you who failed will have disadvantage on all saving throws until the AI's next turn. Sorry, that was like 2 contingencies. Basically, you're gonna have to roll for the neurotoxin every single time at the start of the AI's turn again, until you destroy the vents. And those of you who failed right now for the next round basically have disadvantage on all saves. So it was 2 different things. Does that make sense? Hello?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay. Just know that if until the AI's next turn, if you have to make any sort of saving throw, you'll do it with disadvantage. That's all you have to know. All right, that I believe is the AI's turn. It is Mito's turn. Lauren is not here. What should Mito do? Should she attack the robots or should she go for the vents? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So she has 60 feet of movement. Which one can she get to? She can get to that one. She's going to rush to where she sees the source of the toxin pouring out, and she's going to make 3 attacks at it. She has this one, right? Yeah. Oof. Nope. Yep. And yep. So that's 28 points of damage so far.
And
Uh,
firebolt?
Oh yeah, firebolt. Yeah. $26 in addition to 28 is a total of 54. Okay. It's looking pretty messed up. She smashes a lot of the vent closed, but it's still pouring out about like half strength at this point. Fila's turn. Fila is going to make a skill check to try to shut down the AI, or to like contribute to the hacking process. That is a 9, but that was with advantage. So with advantage, that's no. So it's still a 9. So it's going to be a total of 18 contribution from her. So that's going to bring us to 70 total. Goth, it's your turn. You could try.
But Walden and Vila.
Also the AI core itself. If one of your fissures goes through the AI card, it's going to collapse it instantly, and that's going to be the end of it. Now, granted, if you did that, you wouldn't have any problems anymore because the security systems would be completely disabled.
But the security systems would be completely disabled.
And the survivors would be in real big trouble. Oh, shit. Okay. You did, Verna did, Haraith, Walden, and Vila.
Gatsby? Do you mind?
Yes, those 5 people. Walden is also stunned. Until it's his turn, he can try to unstun himself. All right.
No.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Smart.
Ooh.
Shape it one any way you choose. Okay. Each creature within. Okay. Where are you putting it through? Like, can you like draw on the map where exactly it's cutting through? It can be up to 15 feet high and up to 50 feet long, and it can. Right, I understand that, but can you like highlight the? Okay, so just like that. Okay. Just like a circle around them. So it's not gonna like cut through any enemies and like push them back and make them take damage. That's why I was asking.
I mean, would it kind of cut through this one if it's around them?
Maybe it's like right in one of its square. So I'll roll for that. Yeah. Arrows, bolts. Okay, so keeps that fog, smoke, and other gases. Smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall. Arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched at targets behind the wall are deflected upward or automatically miss. Creatures in gaseous form can't pass through it. Can creatures try to get through it? Like, or are they like? Do they have to make a strength save if they try to go through it? Okay. Just asking. I'll do a strength save for the security bot that's in its path. So let me do that. It's DC 22, right? That is a success. So I believe it takes half damage. So if you want to roll 3d8, it'll take half of that. Okay, so it takes 6 points of damage. And it's not pushed anywhere. I think it just stays put. Okay, but more importantly, the neurotoxin is cleared out of that specific area, so Walden and Vila can breathe again. like a dome of clean air that is being recycled. Do you want to move anywhere, or you want to stay put? I think you moved already, but I don't know if you want to use the rest of your movement. Oh no, Mel crashed again.
Oh my god, Mel!
The new era this time. Okay, cool. Verna, it's your turn. Yeah, Windwall's cool. Situational, but cool. Actually, no, it says Windwall's a concentration spell up to 1 minute. I'm looking at it now.
Great little baby. Oh, so hungry.
Yes, you're like right at the edge of the wind wall, so you're not being affected by it. It's passing through the square just above you. You can't put yourself between them, but you can like get right up to the bot. Actually, it went through the precursor AI core too, so it's gonna do it automatically succeeds on the saving throw, so it's gonna take 6 points of damage too. Okay, bad boy has to make a wisdom save. That is a 9, so it fails. Wow, big damage! So, I don't know why it says additional 0 damage, that's weird, but you do max damage, so it's 21 plus 12, so you did 33 damage with that one strike. Just wallop this big robot doggy over the head. Plus a superiority die. And that also will be maxed, so it's roll a d10 and then we'll add 10 to that. So 13 more points of damage. So that one attack
Big
did
number.
46 points of damage.
Big number.
You still have 2 attacks. And it failed the wisdom save, so if my understanding is it cannot attack anyone other than you, unless, or else it has disadvantage on those attacks? Okay. Until the end of your next turn. Yep. Alrighty. That'll hit. Wham. With an additional 2d8, I believe, or is it 1d8? Yeah, it's 2d8. Okay, for another 5. Looking bloodied already. That also hits for another 15. Yeah, so you did like 80 points of damage, 86 points of damage in one turn. You just like took your gavel and just wham and just dented in its side and then like spun around, smashed it in its chassis and then over the top of its head. And it's looking a bit bloodied at this point. Oil is dripping down its form. Sissel, it is your turn.
Okay, so you said the vents were destroyable?
They are destroyable. They are marked by the X's.
Back. just gonna acid ball the vents.
Okay,
This one.
sure. Roll the damage because it doesn't get a deck save.
Don't.
All right. So 40 points of damage to the vent. However, since it's an AOE, right? 20 radius.
Yeah.
It also splashes against these two constructors, and they also take that damage.
Hmm.
So they all take 40 points of damage.
That's. Alright, cool.
I'm gonna write that somewhere because I have nowhere else to put it. So let's just say that this is taken. This is a really bad way of doing it. So these have all taken 40. And the vent that Mido's been fighting, I believe, has taken about 54. Okay. Does that conclude Sissel's turn?
Yep.
All right. The shell constructs activate, and they are going to stomp on over to Goff.
Ah.
Ah,
They're going to make 2 attacks each on you. I believe. Are we doing flanking rolls now? No, we're not. Right?
that's next campaign.
That's next campaign. We're not doing that yet. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we have been.
We haven't been.
That's like pack tactics, right?
It's
Oh.
only when you have an ally who is attacking the same target and they're opposite. So like you
Oh,
are across
okay.
from one another.
Sorry. Before
But-
we forget, did we roll a d4 for Mido at the end
No.
of it?
I will roll for Mido.
I was going to make a highly specific Fire Emblem reference and say that you can have one right above him and initiate a triangle attack.
God
But
damn
only if you have 3 Pegasus Knights.
it. Okay.
Okay.
So they're gonna attack. They're gonna attack Goff. It's a natural 20 on one of those attacks. Then a 13. So the 13 misses you. And then the other one that attacks you with 2 attacks, that's a natural 1 and a 15. So I rolled one good attack and then everything else was really bad. That being said, that one that does hit you with the crit is... Oh right, you have crit negation. So you actually only take
what's
the
the
regular
total with +2?
plus 2.
Because he has +2 AC, and I know Goff has high AC. I was just wondering, like, what the total was,
was a
unless it was
30.
like exorbitant. Okay, I'm making sure.
Yeah. So yeah. So crit negation, but you still take the regular damage. So you take 27 points of force damage. It would have been 67 if you hadn't that crit negation.
Thank God.
All right. Top of the round, Ellen.
Ugh. I can't get sneak attack on the fence, so it doesn't make sense for me to go for them. So I'm just gonna go for the shell construct again,
Okay.
because why not? 31
31 hits.
to hit, and that is 15 points of bow damage.
Okay.
And
You're French right now.
God,
53. Yeah, you take another very hearty chunk out of its malleable form. It's looking bloodied.
oh, they're so chumby.
To be fair, only you have attacked it. This particular one.
Okay.
I think actually no, Heraith used Armor of Agathis.
Didn't do anything.
Because it didn't attack you.
No, I mean, it didn't damage anyone.
Right. it
Because
hasn't-
electricity and poison took away all of my extra health. and-
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so it Was extra health, that's great, but it didn't damage anyone.
Yeah, it happens. It is your turn though, unless Ellen wants to move somewhere.
Here, I guess.
Okay.
Or no, that's too far. But she'll stay here.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sometimes I just want to go apeshit, but like, I know this isn't our last fight. This is so much of a struggle.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely going to change my song to the +5
Saving throws.
saving throw one.
Okay. So everybody within the aura gains +5 to their saves. Mood.
Buh. God, I wish I could prismatic spray. This is an AoE situation though.
This would be a friendly fire AoE situation.
It's not gonna hit all of them, I don't think. I think you can determine. Oh,
Does it
never mind.
say you
Each
can
creature in a
choose your
cone.
targets? Yeah.
No.
That would be quite advantageous.
I have Ray for all of my friends. No. not.
Well, if
I
they're the
will
Dex
not.
ones, then Roscoe would be fine, and if they're the Con ones, Verna and Goth would be fine.
No.
Even Roscoe would be fine with con.
No,
Yeah.
I could not do that, my dear friends.
And it would automatically miss Walden, right? Because it's a projectile, and Vila.
It's
Oh
true.
no, that's only physical projectiles,
Oh.
I think.
They're robots, so I probably can't use synaptic static. I could be an anime.
You could go anime.
You could go anime.
I could become an anime.
Detroit become anime.
God, burning through these spell points, but that's just how it is.
That's just how it is when you're on the final lap of a campaign.
That's just how it is on this bitch of an earth. Okay, I'm going to I finished my song and I I crouch down and I I sheath my sword and then I say it's nothing personnel, kid. Just kidding, I'm not gonna say that, but I am going to do Steel Wind Strike.
Midare!
Doesn't your viola transform into
Yeah,
the
it
sword?
does. It
So
transforms.
it's like a fucking Monster Hunter weapon.
Yeah. I mean, it magically transforms. It doesn't like. It's not a trick weapon.
Okay.
Alright,
Alright, so-
it activates her Yajutsu.
So how does Steel and Strike work again?
I choose 5 creatures within range, make a melee spell attack against each target on a hit. Each one takes 6d10 force
6d10.
damage.
And then you can
So I
teleport to one
will-
of them.
Um,
Who are you targeting?
I-
Within...
I'm thinking. I will.
You can see within range. 30 feet means... you can
Can't-
hit any of them. Well, you can... Yeah, you can hit any of them.
I have a question. Can I hit these things?
Hmm. Does it say
'cause
target
I-
or creature?
Ooh,
It says creatures.
creature. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Creature.
Yeah.
I am
It's not
just
like it's not like a
creature.
siege.
No.
That's fine. I will go. I'm just trying to decide which one I want to land next to. I keep thinking about this like Wildermyth. Like, who am I going to
Yeah.
wall with?
Keep in mind you probably want to keep everybody within your bubble.
Yeah, yeah.
Mida was not within your bubble right now.
Where is she? Okay. All right. I will do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So I will roll counterclockwise.
So you're going counterclockwise, starting with this one.
I'm going to roll these manually.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 19, so that's going
That's
to
a
be
hit.
real high. The next one, a natural 3. That's probably not. What is
What's the
my
total? It's your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier.
So it's the same as like my weapon. Okay, it's a 20.
20 exactly? That hits.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Okay, so that's a natural 13 and a natural 17. So they would
Those
all
all
hit.
hit. Yep.
Alright. And I think I roll the damage separately for all of them? Or is
Yes,
it just once?
it's
Okay.
60-10 for each of them. So we'll start with
Great.
this shell construct.
Okay. 1,
37,
2,
30,
3,
26,
4.
39.
And I will end up right here.
And 39. Okay, so that is your turn.
Yes,
Roscoe's
I already...
turn.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna keep going at this
Gonna
security
keep
bot.
punching. Oh, I forgot to do lair actions, actually.
Uh-oh.
So before Roscoe gets to go, lair actions take place. Another jolt of electricity thrums through the room. You all take 7 points of lightning damage.
Oh no!
What? Why? Oh no. Oh, you deleted yourself. 7 points of lightning damage to everybody. Oh, right. Since Lorna was gone, I actually don't think she took the neurotoxin damage. It's actually...
Neurotoxin.
Yeah, 35 to... I forgot that Mito hadn't taken the neurotoxin damage. But she succeeded, so she only takes half of it, actually. So let me give that back. Okay. Roscoe turn.
Okay, first attack is 20, no, 32,
Hit it.
26.
Yep.
27,
27 hits.
30,
Yep.
and 22.
22 hits.
Ooh.
Well, there's one more aspect of lair action I forgot to mention, but it will happen after your turn. So,
Was
Oh,
that,
boy.
that was 5, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nice!
Whoa, nice!
He's looking rough. I did forget to mention the other aspect of lair actions that was going to occur because I'm reading so many notes right now, and sometimes I miss stuff. So you see 3 of these digital construct printers back here activate. Three more robots. We'll put them on the turn order.
If you can damage those things, do it. Yeah, you can attack them.
So it's a 10 on the turn order. So we'll go after Goff. Yeah, the printers can be attacked. That's what these pink numbers are. That's actually Sissel did 40 points of damage to these 2 printers up here. So that's Roscoe's turn. That's the lair actions. Dr. Walden is stunned. At the end of his turn, he can try to shake off the stun. Hopefully he shakes it off, because otherwise he ain't contributing for the rest of this fight, because this stun lasts for a minute.
Come on, bud.
So, DC 19 con save. That is a 2 for Walden. He fails.
They're in a, the problem, Patty, is that they're in a wind wall, so you're gonna have to, like...
Push past it.
You're going to have to...
You'll have
You
to
are
rush
very
in to
strong,
take damage. You will probably take some damage, but you can, yeah.
Verna's
Alright,
incredibly
so
strong, I believe.
Walden is still stunned. However, since he can't go, the Celestial will try its hand. It has a lower... It won't get advantage, but it will just roll. With a Tinker's Tools check. So we'll give that another 19 to the total. So now you're up to 89. Okay, that was Walden's turn. The precursor security bots. These two precursor bots have been taking a beating. They are sparking in various places. They look pretty rough. Nonetheless, this one over here is going to attempt to attack Verna, because it cannot attack anything else unless without or else it'll have disadvantage on the attacks. So it's going to make 3 attacks on Verna. First attack is a natural 1, so it misses you. And then 2 claw attacks, a 28 and a 17. So I think the 28 hits you. Okay, so you take 16 points of slashing damage from its strike, and let's see if it gets its stunning roar back. It does not. This one, on the other hand, is going to shift around Roscoe, and it's going to unleash its own stunning roar
No!
in a 60-foot cone. So that's going to hit everyone.
Including its shell construct friends?
Does it say everybody in there? Yes. So, including the shell constructs, and probably also this precursor bot, the other security bot. So everybody con saves for me, please.
+5. Oh.
A save. That's a save.
Wait, this is everybody?
Everybody.
Oh, okay.
Everyone except Mito. Yeah, that's a save for Ellen.
Wow.
It's amazing to
I
me that the
gotta-
rogue gets that high.
I took the feat that gives me proficiency in con saves.
Natural. Oh no. So Goff saved. The robot saved. Who have we not seen? Roscoe saved. Holy shit, Roscoe. We got a Sissel. Sissel saved. Verna saved. So the only one who failed was Heraith. So those of you who succeeded take 10 points of force damage. That includes
Roscoe takes none.
Roscoe takes none. Heraith, you take 22 points of force damage and you're stunned. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn. Okay. Actually, I just realized that Goff and Verna should have rolled with disadvantage because they have the neurotoxin. And so should have Heraith. Oh, you roll with disadvantage? Okay. Verna, can you roll again because it's with disadvantage? Okay, you're fine. Okay. That brings us to the AI core's turn. What is it going to do? Okay. So, with the neurotoxin still filling the air, because no one has destroyed all the vents yet, I need con saves again from everybody. You are no longer with disadvantage on these. And you also have +5 as long as you're within Heraith's bubble. Actually, that reminds... Oh, yeah, Heraith with a natural one still probably wouldn't have done it. Mito... needs to roll. Walden and Vila are fine because they've got the protective wind wall bubble, so they don't need to roll at all actually. That's with the +5.
Me?
Yeah.
3 + 2 + 5.
Oof. Okay. So Verna with an 18 + 5 is going to be a 23. 23. Actually, you take the 29, right? Because you rolled twice. Oh no, that was for another one. Sorry, I'm getting so confused. There's so many rolls happening right now. You have advantage on this roll actually because you're close to Mito, and the disadvantage has worn off. So you just have an advantage roll again. Oh, you're not? Oh, right. Sorry. Okay, so you actually just have a straight up 23. Mito succeeds. Sissel with the +5 will succeed. Goff succeeds. Curaith fails. Roscoe succeeds. Ellen succeeds. Who am I missing? Verna? Verna, you failed. Just barely.
Oh,
So, as the neurotoxins continues to pump in your lungs, Hiraeth and Verna, you take 32 points of necrotic damage. The rest of you take half of that for 16. And Verna and Hiraeth, until the AI's start of the AI's next turn, you have disadvantage on all saves. So that was continuing the neurotoxin, which is still pumping in the room. For the actual action that it's going to perform, you hear the AI's digitized voice say, assuming direct control. And
God.
No.
this shell construct, let's see if I can put a nice, can I put a nice tint color over it? Yeah. It's red now. Scary.
No.
And its eyes glow red, and you don't know what that means yet, but
It's assuming direct control, I
you'll
think.
find out what happens when it goes. Okay, so that's gonna be the guy's turn. Mito's turn. She's gonna continue attacking this vent. Don't worry about it. You haven't seen them all yet. So 3 attacks with the answerer, and then those all hit, and then 4d10. 20 on top of that.
And then a D4.
Yeah, I'll get to it, Mel. Let me do damage first.
Mhm.
So that's another 65 points of damage. This vent shuts off. So she did over 100 damage to it, and that one is now gone. And she rolls a d4 to gain some health back.
Which one?
The one over here is gone.
Okay.
That Mito was attacking. So actually, so there's that, and then Mito actually should have taken the 16 points from the neurotoxin. Okay. That is Mito's turn. Vila is going to roll a Tinker's Tools check. A natural 20.
Yeah,
Um,
Vila.
So that's 29 additional points onto the total. So now we are up to 118. At this point, you see the sirens start blaring even more. The AI core is looking frantic. The ones and zeros that compose its illusory face are starting to break apart.
Okay.
As Walden and Vila are starting to get through its protocols.
Or as Vila.
Yeah, pretty much Vila, because Walden has just been stunned this whole time, and he does have 69 health though, so that's pretty cool.
Oh no, he only has 69 health?
Goff, it's your turn. That's a good question. I don't know. I have to look. So, lesser restoration effects, blind, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Greater restoration effects, charmed, petrified, a curse, reduction in ability scores, or something an effect reducing your hit point maximum. So neither of them affect stun. No, there are no items that can cure stun, to my knowledge. The only thing that can really cure the stun is succeeding on the saving throw, or at this point, Vernus thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not even sure if it's physically possible for me to. I mean, I would have to get like.
You'd have to.
What is even?
Can you
What
get a
is
19?
even? I have disadvantage, so I would have to get two 17 or higher's.
Even with your plus
Which-
5?
The +5 is not going to last until the end of my turn.
That's true.
I have to renew it every turn.
I like that the robot is so hiccupy tonight. Sucks. I don't know, Tom. I don't remember. I'm not gonna remember all these. I ask you to remember this. Do you have? Are you keeping track of your spell slots on your character sheet? Because there's a spot where you can do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you did. I don't remember. It's been 3 sessions within this fortress. 4 sessions, technically.
If we count the journey.
Yeah, if you count the dragon fight.
Yeah, the only big thing you've used so far was the duality of water.
Okay. Okay. I don't too far. And Sissel's fine for now. For now. 27 HP to Goth, Hiraeth, Verna, Walden, Ellen, and Vila. Walden gets 27 hit points back. Vila gets 27 back. So that actually means that Vila has 3 points of max HP. Okay, so you're gonna stay put. Yeah, you don't. Okay, so you'll stay put. Okay. Brings us to the newly spawned repair bots. They are gonna scuttle up the sides of the walls and get on top of these outcroppings. One's gonna attack Ellen, and two are gonna attack Sissel. So, starting with Ellen, it's going to make 2 attacks against you, followed by using its welding beam. Actually, no, it's going to use its paralyzing beam.
Okay.
So the first 2 attacks is a 23 to hit and a 20 to hit.
The 20 does not hit. The 23, she will uncanny dodge.
Okay. And then for the paralyzing beam, I need to make a con save for me, please.
Okay. Woo! 19 plus
Mel,
20
Jesus Christ.
26 plus 5 is 31.
Yeah, you're fine. Nothing happens. Again, Mel evades all damage. Sissel, on the other hand, Sissel, first one is a natural 20.
Okay.
Second's at 26. You want to do anything as a reaction?
Is this plus AC thingy, or is it?
This is plus save.
Plus 5 save.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think even shield would help me from any of those. So.
It's the 31 total with the natural 20. So can you beat that?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
With the
I'm
shield.
displacing disadvantage.
Oh right, you have the displacement thing. We haven't dealt with that in a very long time, have we?
I don't know why. Just as it hasn't been relevant.
Yeah.
Or I keep getting
Okay,
hit.
so instead of the natural 20, it's a 26 to hit.
Okay. Well, that still hits even with shield, I think.
Okay. So that'll hit you.
Shield.
And then the remaining attacks will be regular and not with disadvantage. So the next attack against you is a 24 to hit,
That does hit.
even if we were to shield it.
Wait. Yeah, if I shield it, it's not hit. Okay, I'm shielding. This is my
Okay, what's your AC
reaction.
with the shield?
My reaction. Hold on.
What is your
Calculator.
AC with the sorry?
Without shield, it's 19.
So you have a 24.
24.
So actually, the 24 would hit you if you shielded, because attack meeting AC is a hit.
Shit.
Anything lower, do you want to use it or you just want to like save it for now? Because both of those have hit you so far.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna save it for now.
Okay. The other 2 are 22 and a 25 respectively.
Also hits. They all hit.
The shield, I think, would only protect you from one of those. And then each of them are going to use their welding beams on you. So if you can give me 2 dex saves, please.
Okay.
Welding beams.
They're repair bots. Failure and failure.
Can I use my inspiration for one of those?
You can. Hold on. I gotta look it up. I think so. Let me just make sure. I believe that. Oh, the DM's inspiration. Do you have the inspiration?
No, the inspiration Vila gave.
Oh, I don't think it's around anymore. I think that only lasts for a certain period of time.
Oh, okay.
Let me look. It only lasts for 10 minutes. Actually, you should still have it. I don't think it's been 10 minutes since you got it. So this will allow you to add a. Let me make sure she has a less. She doesn't have as good of an inspiration as her wraith does. She has a She has a D10. So you can add a D10, I believe, to your saves. If I'm reading this correctly.
What have I lose?
Okay. So +8 to your save. Which one are you adding it to?
The 13.
Okay, so you save on that. Okay. All right. So you saved on one of them, failed on the other, and you got hit by all 4 attacks. So, gonna be a lot of damage. I'm just gonna do it attack by attack. First attack was 13 points of slashing.
Okay.
Second attack. Let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
Second attack was 16 points of slashing. The third attack was 13 points of slashing. Fourth attack was 22 points of slashing.
Alright.
And then the 2 beams, the one that you saved against, you take 15 points of force.
Okay.
And then the one that you failed against, you take 28 points of force.
Still alive.
And that's gonna be their turn.
Cool.
It is Verna's turn. Ooh. Okay. So if you want to, that's gonna just clear her wraith stun. No health regains her wraith. You're no longer stunned.
Yeah.
Okay. Cecil, it is your turn.
Awesome. Cecil is going to Misty Step the hell out of dodge.
Okay. So you're validating this one, Verna? The precursor, the scary big red one?
Oh, she said,
Oh, the
security.
security bot. So
Yeah.
this one, and who was okay?
Yeah, the angry face.
The angry face. Okay. Okay. So you're misty stepping.
Like, over here.
Okay.
Um,
That's your bonus.
nothing. Then, as prime acid ball location, so that's what I'm gonna do. Like, right here, hit all 3. Possibly
Okay.
elevated down, so she'll be fine.
That's fine. I rolled a 30.
And I'm gonna spend a sorcerer point to empower that.
Okay. So
To
DC
reroll.
22. We need to roll dexterity checks. They have advantage. So those are all failures. I actually don't think. Yep. It is. They all failed. They all
Alright.
take. Are you re-rolling some of these?
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll the 1, 2 twos, and a 4. So that's.
Okay, so you're re-rolling 4d6.
Well, that's worse.
It's worse.
That's fine. Whatever.
So you have to use those rolls, right? You
Yep,
can't.
I can't. I gotta take
All right. So actually, that's math. 29? Did I do that right? No, I didn't.
-1 to the roll, 38, 7.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, 37. 37 damage to all of them. They actually went down by 1 point.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie
That's a
daisy.
depowered spell. Well, whatever.
Depower the spell. Wait.
Okay. It's the Shell Construct's turn.
Jeez, once more displacement.
Okay. Cool. Shell Constructs. The one that was attacking Goff is going to continue attacking Goff with 2 more slam attacks. That's a natural 20, but obviously you won't take the crit damage from that. And then a 12. So one of those hits you. You take 33 points of force damage. Now, the controlled one is going to stride just over everyone and go right toward Vila. It's going to do a strength save to withstand the bludgeoning, which it does. You can roll 3d8, it'll take half of that. Off if you want to do that. Okay, so it'll take 4 from that. And it is going to make 2 slam attacks on Vila. A 26 to hit and a 28 to hit, so both of those hit. However, because assuming direct control, it is also emanating a aura within 5 feet of it. 2d6 lightning damage to everyone within 5 feet, so that's Walden, Vila, Roscoe, and that's it. So that is going to be 5 points of lightning damage to those 3 people. And then, because it's empowered by the AI core, all of its attacks are double damage. Which means... Oh, wow. I rolled really big. I did not expect to roll this big. Vila takes 142 points of damage. And she is down. Oh. What are you reacting to? You can. So she'll only take half of that. She'll take 71, and the construct will take half that damage. And actually, I believe because it moved out of opportunity range, Hiraeth and Verna can use a reaction to make a opportunity attack on it if they want.
Sure.
That hits. 19 points of damage.
I can technically cast the spell as a reaction. I'm just trying to
could do
decide
that
if I
too.
want to do that. But it has to only target it, and I'm not sure what that would be.
It's a single target or a spell attack, basically.
Yeah. No, I think I don't really have anything, so I'll attack it.
Okay.
24.
That hits.
Okay. This damage type is lightning.
Okay. And the total damage? 13.
13.
Okay. Okay. So basically what happens is this construct just walked straight through the wind wall, smashed Vila twice. The ward went up, preventing her from going down, but she's like sweating, scrambling, trying to keep her focus on the machine because Walden has basically been stunned for two rounds. And just desperately trying to hang on here. Ellen, it is your turn.
Ellen's just gonna call, Vila, can you encase yourself in Walden?
I'd have to I'd have to focus on that instead of hacking the system. Basically, she'd have to use her turn to cast a spell, probably like force gauging them,
I-
instead of using her turn to hack.
Okay.
Tell her to
Headache.
keep packing. I can do it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Headache can probably would have. I guess we can say Headache piped up and said she can do it.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ellen, it is your action.
All right. How tall is this room?
Unlike the hallways, these are fairly tall rooms. They're probably like 40 feet high.
Okay. So I was just gonna bonus action, I guess, the teleport thing,
Oh,
that-
the shadow step.
the shadow step,
Okay.
and go over here about 20 feet into the air, or 15.
Give me a perception check to see if you notice any shadows. It's pretty well lit in this room.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
then she can just bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And then this is the one she has the extra 3d6 damage on.
Yep.
So she's going to fire at it.
Okay.
17 plus. Hang on.
If you hit roll to 17, it doesn't matter what your modifier is. You hit it.
Okay. And d6. 15 bow damage.
Okay. 48. It is just hanging on. It is looking extremely rough. Just like cooling fluids are sputtering all over the place. Electric shocks are passing through its system. It is not looking good.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Wraith, it's your turn.
Well, I will cast Force Cage. I'll do the 10 by 10 solid cube.
Okay, so nothing can pass through this.
No.
Okay, do
No
you want to draw
reaching
that
any
on the screen?
arms through. Yeah.
So it'll encompass the doctor, Vila, and the console, so they can keep doing their work.
And also our friend, I hope.
Yeah, oh yeah,
The
the Celestial, yeah,
Celestial.
he's in there.
Okay.
I just haven't drawn him on the screen. Okay, so they are in a force cage now. That's gonna last for an hour, and I don't think you can. Wait, can you drop it?
I'm certain you can drop it.
It's not concentration. The spell can't be dispelled by dispel magic. And a perk can.
I feel like it would be really stupid if you couldn't, disengage your own spell.
Can you cancel force cage early? Raw says no. The only way out would be teleportation magics. Yeah, they would basically be in there for an hour.
I feel like this is a better choice than them getting attacked every turn.
Yes. So that's
but
the
they're-
decision you have to
wait.
make here. You cannot drop the spell now. It's not like a concentration spell. You can't just end it.
I kind of hate this. I mean, we're going to need them.
You are going to need them. It means you'll have to take a short rest after this. Don't get mad at me. This is the game.
I feel like we're gonna need to take a short rest after this either way. Because, one, key points.
I mean, it's a tactical use of the spell. It's just like there's upsides and downsides to it. So it will definitely keep them safe. Like you, especially with this superpowered construct attacking them, like it will take them down in one round.
I'll
Yeah.
keep playing the same song.
+5. All right. Count 20 layer actions. So again, there's the lightning pulse. This will not affect Walden and Vila because they're inside the force cage.
Oh, thank God.
18 points of lightning damage to everybody.
Okay.
And that's the lair action for the round. Dr. Walden, please make your fucking save. Oh, thank God. Natural 18. So Walden is no longer stunned. He stoops over, picks up his Tinker's tools. However, he can't. That's his turn. The Construct, however, is going to go. Or the Celestial. It's not going to get advantage. It's just going to roll. It's a pretty low roll. So it's only going to be an additional 9 points onto the total.
It's okay, we have Alden back and they're all safe.
So you're up to 127. Okay. Precursor bot's turn. Oh no, that was... Roscoe didn't go. Sorry, I completely...
Roscoe didn't go.
Again. Roscoe's turn.
Should he go after the one that's being assumed direct?
That one's
control?
very, very hardy. There's a lot that are seriously damaged but just haven't been taken out yet.
This one's on its last legs, right?
That one's on its last legs. This one's looking rough. This one's looking a little bit rough.
Okay.
So, like, in health order, it's going to be this one's the lowest, followed by this one, followed by this.
Okay. I'm gonna attack this one first, I guess.
Okay.
No, I can't because that would be with disadvantage. Okay, I guess this one.
Why would it
then.
be with disadvantage?
Because he's in melee range of the other two.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Because Roscoe is in melee range of two others.
Why would that affect his attack on a character?
Ranged attack.
Ranged attacks only are with disadvantage if your target is within 5 feet of you.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I remembered rule bad. I attack. I attack that one then.
Okay.
Sorry. That is a 26.
That hits.
Should I be rolling?
Roll them individually.
damage?
Let's see,
Yeah, because that way we might.
because you might take it out.
16 points of damage.
That is enough. That first one goes right through the center of its mass, and it just dissolves into a puddle.
Okay. Next one is this, right?
Okay. Yep.
28 to hit.
That hits.
Should I roll the rest
Yes,
of them
let's-
normally?
Let's
Or-
just do one at a time
one at a
because we need
time?
to. Yeah.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
Uh,
Another roll.
Another 28 to hit
That hits.
for 15 points of damage.
Okay. It's looking rough. Looking very rough.
24 to hit.
That hits.
Whoop, whoop. For 16 points.
Okay. It's still just hanging on, but you have one more attack.
29 to hit.
That hits.
15 points of damage.
Okay, and with that last attack, Roscoe takes this predator, this precursor security bot down. And it just smoking. It's a smoking hunk of steel on the ground.
Ooh. That's his
Uh,
turn. Or should he move?
You could
here?
move if you want a sentinel.
Yeah, he'll move here.
Okay,
for sentinel
Walden's
purposes.
gone, so Walden's no longer stunned. He's good. Precursor bot. First, let's see if it gets its stunning roar back. It does not. It is going to make 3 attacks on Roscoe, who is directly within his melee range. First attack is a 15 to hit, so that misses.
Does it have disadvantage because of Verna's goad? Or no? Is that
Not
no
anymore.
longer?
That's only till the start of its turn,
Okay.
of Verna's next turn. So it's not being attacked applied anymore. Yeah, it's a 1 round. Bite. So the bite misses, and it's gonna make 2 claw attacks for a 26 and a 28 respectively.
Yeah, those hit.
Okay. So Roscoe takes 17 and 19 points of slashing damage.
That's a total of 36.
Yes. Okay. The precursor bot. Since it's assuming direct control, it does not get it in action. But since the neurotoxin is still venting through the air, I need con saves from everyone again, except for Walden and Vila. With regular rolls, because the disadvantaged people aren't being attacked anymore by it. Being affected, rather. Okay. 12 for her 8th. 16 for Sissel. Is the +5 song still up?
Yes.
Okay, so that's actually still a failure for Sissel.
Cool.
24 is a success for Goff. 26 is a success for Ellen. 26 is a success for Mito. 20 is a success for Roscoe. Verna succeeded. So the ones who failed were Hiraeth and Sissel. Everyone else succeeded. Those who succeeded take half damage, so you take 15 points of necrotic. Hiraeth and Sissel, you take 30.
I'm down.
And you have disadvantage on saving throws. Damn, Sissel's just hanging on.
I'm at 1.
No, that's her death ward, I think.
Oh. Oof. Okay. Alright, Mito's turn. I think she's just gonna rush in. Can she get there? Yeah, she can get there. She's gonna rush into Roscoe's side, and she's gonna attack this security bot. Just try to take it out. So 3 attacks from her. It hits. That misses. That hits. And then 4d10. Wow, that was a good one.
Nice!
So 33 plus
Plus
18
36.
plus 18 is 69.
Nice! Nice! Nice!
That is enough to take this one out.
Yes! Take it out with 69 damage.
Okay. It is Vila's turn. She is going to roll Tinker's Tools check. That's a natural 19. So that's another 28 points added to the total. You are now up to 155. The AI at this point is starting to get very frantic. The room is basically just a shade of red at this point as the sirens are blaring and the lights are going off, and the AI construct's face is starting to dissolve as it is being overwritten. Off, it is your turn. I was just watching that song today. I was trying to watch a video with lyrics on it, and it's just like, I don't understand how these are the lyrics.
Yeah, it's a verbal key smash.
Yeah. Okay. So 70 points of healing to Sissel.
Oh, yay.
Okay. And that'll be your turn. That brings us to the repair bots, unless you want to move somewhere. Okay. All right. The repair bots. Who is on the ground, or if you're in the air, who is no more than 15 feet in the air?
Ellen is 20, I think I said, right?
Yeah,
Probably
you
on
did.
the ground.
Okay. I just want to see who these repair bots would go after. I think actually they would probably ignore everybody and just try to... They don't know that there's a force cage in the way, but they would probably just try to go on an intercept course toward Walden and Vila, and of course wouldn't be able to get through, but they're...
Would Roscoe get an attack of opportunity on the one that passed him?
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna have him do that because damage. 16 plus.
That hits.
A lot.
So it's gonna also Sentinel, so it's gonna stop there.
Oh. 5 plus 7 is.
Unless you don't want it to Sentinel, you can just let it go.
I could just, yeah. Like, why not just let it go?
Okay.
We're not worried about. We're not worried about it hitting them. 12 points of damage.
12 points. Okay. So this one's actually going to get up here. They're all going to make one attack against the wall. Realize that there's a shield around it, and they can't get through. And instead, they're going to turn around and just attack the nearest target in a frantic desperation. So one's going to go against Goth, one's going to go against Hiraeth, one's going to go, or not Hiraeth, Verna, and one's going to go against Mito. It's kind of a stack right now, so it's really hard to like see what the hell's going on. The one against... We'll start with the one against Verna. It's going to make 2 attacks against you. It's a 22 and a 16. I think both of those miss you. Yep. So you just pull your shield out and deflect both of its large pincers as it tries to drive down on you. 2 against Mito. It's a 25 and a natural 20. I don't remember. Does Mito have crit negation? I think she does.
She has the regen. Did she do the regen?
No.
Sorry. I.
So I think Mito has crit negation, so that crit wouldn't affect her. Which means it'll just be straight attacks, 15 and 11, so 26 points of damage total. To Mito. Oh, I forgot. Vern, I need a dex save from you too, as it tries to use its welding beam on you. That's a success. So you take half damage, 14 points of force damage. Mito is also going to make a dex save to try to evade the welding beam of the one that's attacking her. That's a success. So she takes half damage as well, 16 points of damage, force damage. The final one is attacking Goth. That is a 16 and a 14 to hit you. I think those both miss. And I need a dex save as it tries to use its welding beam on you. Nice. So that is a success, which means you take half damage, so you take 11 points of force damage. Okay, Verna, your turn. The beefy boy is still alive. It has not gone yet. The shell construct turn hasn't arrived. Stuttering is really bad. Yeah, you can. It's 1 per attack.
This is the alarms in the room just starting to stutter because the AI is panicking.
Okay.
Immersion.
Okay, try to go to all the ones you can, left to right. So you're gonna start with this repair bot, and then go to this repair bot, and then go to the shell construct. Okay, that hits. That hits. So that's gonna be 22. Okay, that also hits. So they all hit. Let me just do the damage real quick, and then I'll do the saves to see if they are goaded. Okay, so that next one is 17 plus 8 damage, and then the final one is 21 plus 4. Okay. And then they have to make wisdom saves. DC of 19? 18. Okay. So the construction robots both fail. They are goaded. And oh, 22. Wow.
Oh yeah, because
Right. Yeah.
Battle
So yeah,
Master is
22.
based on
Battle
strength.
Master. So they are both. So the two repair bots are goaded. And so is the big boy. So they've all identified you as a
Uh-oh.
threat. You have been identified as the primary threat. Did you have advantage? Oh, you did. Vow of Enmity on the big one, right? Okay. It wouldn't have mattered. You would have still hit. But I don't remember if Vow of Enmity also did anything else. Okay. I think Vow of Enmity. I don't think you can make a jump targets. I don't think it's possible. I think you might be thinking of like the curse, the judge's curse that you used to have, the judge's hex.
Oh, when it was unclean.
It was basically the hexblade curse, and you could make a jump to other enemies. All right, Cecil, it's your turn.
Okay. Just a good opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Aim just right down this convenient little line here, and
Ooh,
Ooh.
they are in a little conga line, huh?
a little conga line that is perfect. What's this? That should have done more
Ooh,
damage, but you know, whatever.
it should have, but you know.
That would be.
So deck saves from everybody. So the 3 repair bots fail, and the big boy also fails. So that's going to be 36 points of lightning to all 4 of them. Okay. That's your turn?
That's
Okay. The shell construct's turn. Still controlled by the AI. It's starting to like buzz and short circuit as the AI is being overwritten. And however, it has been goaded by Verna, and it identifies her as a threat. Gonna walk on down here and do 2 slam attacks against Verna. First of all, anyone within 5 feet of the shell construct takes 11 points of lightning damage. So that's going to be Verna, Mido, Roscoe.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Verna, it's a 24 to hit you, and a 12 to hit you. So one of those hits. Unless you have anything you want to do. It's gonna be big because since it's empowered, it basically doubles its damage. Which in this case would have been 36. Okay. So you throw up Domrick's bulwark and completely block the attack. The large tower shield appears in front of you and deflects this massive construct's blow to the side. Okay. That's gonna be its turn. Alan, top of the round.
Okay. Okay. Tactically, I think I need to prioritize the one attacking Goff because he is healer, and that is not good when he hurt.
Thank you.
I tactical, so insight check on that one.
All right.
Sorry, that is 35 insight,
Yeah, that beats a 15. I rolled an 18 minus 3.
and
They are robots. They don't have a high charisma.
beep boop. 13 plus 17 is 30 to hit,
30 to hit. Hits.
and bow damage is 16 bow damage,
16 bow.
and
42.
okay.
Oh man. It was so close to 69 health left.
Oh,
Too bad. Yeah, it and one of your arrows just rips through its chassis and sends like pieces of metal and wiring flying all over the place. It's looking pretty rough.
okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm
Just
just gonna
9.
hover here.
Okay, Haraith, your turn.
Oh boy.
Bye.
Got thoughts. Let me see here. All targets. Can I choose targets for the Major Song of Command?
No.
Are they going to?
It's
I'm like,
an AoE.
I would hope. Yeah, I would hate to. Well,
It-
I
if
don't
it-
want them to attack my friends.
I know, but that's just how AoEs work. It's just like a melee, like a bunch of specters are going to appear and start slashing everywhere indiscriminately. Technically, you could probably angle it to
Yeah, I'm trying to see
avoid
if
most
I
of your
can-
friends. Like, if you did it right over Walden and Villa, it wouldn't even hurt them.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It says within.
Like fireball range, I think, right? Or 50.
30-foot radius. So
Is it 30 feet? Holy shit.
That's big.
That's really big.
And I would have to like angle it over here. It would still hit Mido.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think you're able to get the shell construct in that, but you could probably get the others.
I think that'll be okay because
Yeah, that would hit the 3
Yeah.
repair bots,
Well,
but
I will.
ignore the shell construct.
I will play the song first because that will get me my last charge that I need.
Okay.
Then I will drop this
The
major. Yeah, drop the sick beat. Drop this major song of command at 3rd level.
okay. So how many?
So that will be 7d10. Oh, they have to do a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
against 22.
All right.
And it will do 7d10 damage.
They all fail. And the AI core succeeds.
Oh,
49.
get fucked.
Damn. They are all looking really rough. The one that is in front of Goff looks like it is sputtering and barely on its last legs.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just stay here.
Okay. Before Roscoe goes, count 20 layer actions. The jolt goes through again. Everyone takes 10 points of lightning damage.
God, I love taking lightning damage. And breathing in deadly neurotoxin.
Deadly neuro.
Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. That'll happen soon.
I know.
Yeah, it's getting kind of spicy. It is it's Roscoe's turn. Sorry.
Roscoe first gonna hit that
First,
guy.
Roscoe first punch.
Roscoe first punch. A lot. 29.
Yep, that hits.
I'm gonna roll damage just because I think
Yep.
if it's close to its last legs, then we'll want to kill it. 16.
That first attack from Roscoe just punches out all of its CPU core. You just see like bits of plastic and metal just flying out.
Okay. Now, do we want to get rid of the repair bots first or the shell construct? The shell
Construct
has-
is looking really hardy, and it also looks like all of the attacks that have landed so far on it haven't done as much damage as usual.
Okay, so in that case, Roscoe will move on to this boy. Like the it's in that 20.
Okay.
24.
Are you rolling the damage first, or?
Oh yeah, sorry.
So let's do that. I mean, those are all hitting so far, but let's do the natural 20 damage first, because it's
the
big
natural
money.
20 is I rolled a 6, so that's 6 plus 7 plus 10, so that's 13 plus 10, so that is 23.
23. Okay.
The second one, 15 points of damage.
Okay.
The third one is a 25 to hit
Okay, that hits.
for 17 points of damage.
17. All right, it's just barely hanging on.
That's cocked. That is a 27 to hit.
Yep.
For 15.
That'll do it. So that final attack brings the repair bot low. The final strike just absolutely shatters its skull, and metal flies all over the place. Scrap. Okay.
Okay, and Roscoe will position himself here.
All right. Dr. Walden's turn. He's got advantage because he's back up, and the robot is giving him the Celestial's giving him advantage. Okay, Walden, that it's gonna be a total of 24.
Okay.
So now you are up to 179. The constructs, or the AI core's visual appearance is starting to like melt away. It's pretty much done for. One more good roll from Vila is probably going to steal the deal.
Come on, Vila!
However, it is the AI core's turn. Again, that neurotoxin's still pumping in, so I need con saves from everybody.
Wait, you telling me this whole time you had deadly neuro?
Yeah, there was literally called deadly neurotoxin.
Man.
And you also missed assuming direct control.
No! Fucking Comcast ruined
Do we have disadvantage?
No.
still?
That ends as soon as it's the start of the AI's turn.
Oh my
so you all
god, I
have...
think I've finally done it. I rolled a natural 19.
What's the total? 26 saves. 32. Okay,
I
so your eighth,
finally did it.
your eighth saves. Yeah, it's a con save. Your eighth saves. Roscoe saves. Mito +5 because of the save song that her eighth is playing will succeed.
Yeah.
Goff with a 21 total is going to be a failure unless you have the +5 from the song. Ellen succeeds. Verna succeeds. Sissel fails. Okay, so those of you who failed take 14 points of necrotic damage and have disadvantage on saves until the start of the AI's next turn. Those of you who succeeded take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Moscow takes none.
Maya, it's your turn. Oh, actually, one more thing that the AA is going to do. In one last act of desperation. And final. It's basically activating every single.
Can it do that when it's not, when it's assuming direct control?
It is now longer assuming direct control.
Oh.
So it gave up assuming direct control just to like summon literally everything it could. Since the previous security bots were killed, I'll put them back on the turn order. In fact, since these are all basically new ones, I'm going to just put them on a new turn order. So actually, the security bots won't even get a chance to go this round. So they are slotted in there. All right, Mido, it's your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll attack this repair bot here.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's really choppy, huh? It's not my
Yeah,
internet,
it's been
right?
bad. No, that's been the robot all night. I don't know why. I might need to update it. That hits. Which one are you attacking? This one?
This one. Yeah, the one I'm next to Verna.
Okay, yeah, that one's...
Did I use my second wind, by the way?
No.
Okay. So I'm not gonna use a firebolt then, because I'm gonna use that after.
Okay.
That one does not
That
hit.
misses. That hits.
Did I action surge?
I don't think so.
Great. I'll action surge though.
Okay. That misses. That hits. And that last one also hits. And with that last attack, you just bring your sword down upon this thing's midsection and cleave it in half. It is dead.
Okay. And
So let me actually...
my second wind.
I'm going to put new precursor bots on here because they have a new roll. So they actually rolled pretty bad that time around. So they are...
It's 1d10 plus twice my fighter level.
Yeah.
Is that it? I know math.
Okay. It is Vila's turn. With advantage. That is a natural 16.
Alright.
A natural 16 for Vila on her Tinkerer's check. Plus 9 is 25,
Mm-hmm.
which makes the total 204.
Nice.
With that final bit of tinkering, father and daughter manage to finally overwhelm the complex precursor artificial intelligence. The construct completely evaporates, the face dissipates, and everything is quiet for a moment. And then, after a moment, it reconstitutes itself, this time with a cheerful-looking appearance of a giant round cat.
Of course.
Yay!
And the precursor AI says, "Greetings, Doctor. How may I assist you?" All of the robots that have just been spawned in immediately power down or immediately stop moving and stand at attention and appear non-hostile at this point. Walden just slumps against the back of the invisible force cage that he's in. And so does Vila. The two of them just sort of like collapse together near the end of the at the side of the force cage, and they kind of look at each other and they just give each other a high five. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Wait, did we know this
No,
already?
We
Yes.
had this discussion like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Look,
Wait,
my
what's Mel
brain.
surprised about?
Walden is Vila's father.
You didn't know that?
Maybe I did. I didn't
We
know.
definitely knew about it.
This was
It was
definitely
like a whole thing when we first found out.
Oh,
The
okay.
the remaining robots kind of go over the corpses of the other robots and start dismantling them and turning them back into scrap metal in order to reconstitute back into the system and create new robots. So I'm just gonna clear those all off because they're annoying.
That's nice of them.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. I want to see if I can do something. Oh. Walden kind of sighs and says, "Well, I wish it was a lot closer than I would have liked."
Uh, I think the feeling is mutual for all of us. Unfortunately, you guys are going to be stuck in there for a while.
It's probably for the best. Nothing can hurt us.
I think.
Meanwhile, the giant AI.
Of course it is. I like Walden and Vila and their like layers of protection.
If anything happens to Walden, I'll kill everyone in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Walden's been
Look,
building
mid
the
AI.
internet, and now he has control of a precursor facility.
Uh-oh.
Sure, OC.
Yeah.
We should have.
Walden's gonna be the final boss. Tricked you. No, I'm kidding.
Haha, just a funny joke.
Haha, funny joke.
Funny
The
joke.
neurotoxins obviously stop as well, so there is no longer deadly neurotoxins spewing into the room.
Thank God.
Well, we should probably rest.
That's a good idea.
I think that is yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, the giant cat AI facsimile says, "I have sealed these rooms and activated all security defenses. You should be safe here."
Thank you.
Should we try to... Well, I guess that doesn't really matter. We can do that. Just make sure before we leave, we need to make sure that it continues to defend the folks downstairs, but not shoot at us. I will play a song of rest.
Everyone is
Everyone,
in
please add a
fairly dire
10.
straits.
Yeah, it's not good.
Sorry, what was the song of rest roll?
10.
And I don't think Walden and Vila get that because they're inside of a force cage.
Oh no!
Can they
Then
hear?
Isn't it a magical effect?
It's music. It's like a class feature. I don't know if it's a magical effect.
Song of rest. You can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize wounded allies.
It says any allied creatures who listen.
Who can hear you? Yeah, that works.
If not, Veal is also a bard.
Yeah, you
My
can't
music
really
is just that good.
the time critical nature of this whole expedition probably is going to prevent a long rest. Plus, it's pretty dangerous in this facility.
You take a nap in an AI core.
Walden and Vila will spend some hit dice.
God, I hope this is the last short rest we have to take because I'm going to run out of hit dice.
Yeah, it's becoming a problem.
Yeah.
Don't heh heh. I don't want to hear heh heh.
What's Roscoe's?
So Walden's got a +4 con, I think, and so does Vila. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend d8s. So I'll just roll. I won't muddy up the chat.
I will.
I'll use
Same.
mine.
I don't want to do math. For the night,
Okay.
too.
So Walden.
Oh, I should have just done what?
It's what?
23, 33. So Walden uses 4 and regains 35 HP. Vila is gonna use.
Yep, that's all of mine.
Regains 38 HP. I think she has like 2 more. Might as well use them. 19 more for Vila.
Verna, please rest.
Please spend hit dice.
Well, she did. She just has to add it.
I'm just
Wait,
giving
why am I
Cody a
not
hard
adding
time.
any?
It was +10, Tom.
You
So +10 on top of.
It's
you
just
have
one.
more than that
1 plus
because you also
10.
add your con mod for each hit dice that you roll.
Yeah, the hit.
Oops.
Oh,
You're right.
yeah, your hit dice is whatever the die is plus con.
I knew that.
So if you're using 9, just 9 times whatever your con mod is and give that back to yourself. Okay.
Oh, hungry catch me being baby.
Little baby.
All right. So with
Ugh.
the AI core on your side now and the security systems of the precursor facility officially under your control, no longer firing at you, but exclusively firing at the Gray Man's forces. What are your next moves?
Well, we need to go north to. What was it that we needed to get out of that room up there?
The command center? So that was another optional
We
thing.
needed. Yeah, it would give us the ability to check on Liza and see what's going on.
And also basically get a map of the full facility and know which
Yeah.
ways are safe and which ways are dangerous.
I still think that's valuable. We can also go back to that room we left the bike in, or
You could.
the vehicle.
And now
Yeah.
the turrets are on your side,
Yeah. Good shit.
so you could potentially lead enemies into them. Okay.
You're right.
As you are preparing and getting ready to go, I'd say after an hour's time passes, the force cage finally fades. The AI issues one final warning before you set back up on your journey. And it says, "Warning, there is a high concentration of aberrant behavior in the Grand Lift. A being from the mountaintop has infiltrated. Be on your guard."
Looks like we're going to have to find another way up then. Also walk around that.
Yeah, we'll be able to navigate this place a little bit easier now that the security systems are trying to.
Oh, this will be a walk in the park now, I'm sure. So we should probably go back to that security room and get the car back.
Yeah. All right. So, can do this real quick. We'll go back to here. Hopefully I remembered everybody. So with the system core now under control, you can loop back to that security room. Takes you about 5 minutes. You retrieve the bike. And I think before we start progressing toward the command center and what ordeals you'll have to undergo there, I think that's actually a good place to end tonight's session.
Oh boy.
Okay. Are we
Well, at
ending
least-
in the security room with the
Yes.
bike?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. At least we're not gonna get shot at by lasers anymore.
Yeah, having the security system on our side is actually a very big thing. It's. I didn't want to deal with those turrets this whole way through. Here
Yeah, I mean, I
already.
only had like 2 more uses of the cube, so.
Yeah.
Yes, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's.
Yes, cat.
Did the
Yeah.
AI look like it was having fun?
As you were leaving the room, the
Or
the
not the AI. Celestial, sorry.
the celestial looked like it was having a great time. It was like,
This is like the most entertaining day the Celestials had in a while.
yeah. And as you're leaving the room, you see the bowed like hologram in the center, and it's like flopping out to its side and playing a ball of yarn.
Oh.
All right. So we'll kick off next session with everybody regrouping in the security room here and planning on the push toward command center, where
Yeah.
according to Epic, the corrupted form of his former tiefling commander as well as a number of tieflings are probably waiting.
Oh boy. I'm sure that'll be fine. We'll be totally okay.
Yep.
We're hopefully not going to take a shitload of damage and have no way to heal.
It's fine.
We'll be fine.
It's okay.
Do we still need the Celestial?
Yeah, I mean, I want to have him around because he's useful.
That's true.
All
He's
right.
like very tech savvy.
Yeah, you don't know what other stuff you're going to run into in the command center that you might want to use.
True.
I'm gonna stop recording.
The duality of water Goff used during the dragon fight, so he no longer has that.